I still haven't died. Got another free spot. Flash out.
Oh, I got lucky there. Oh, I just got flashed.
Oh, sorry, that was me.
That's it. God,
I
that's
think
really
we really
bright.
need, we really need C-Day on C-Day and me on different teams.
Yeah.
Okay, got another free spot as well.
They just started rage quit.
2 free spots.
Oh god, I don't know if that person was on my team or not. Definitely not.
Ow.
Enemy indicator definitely would have helped me there. I mean, I probably would have died either way, but at least I would have fired at them.
Finally died. Oh, I think I got this one.
Yeah.
At least reclaim this and touch it.
Isn't this our last chance to get one on this side?
It's first to 8, 15 rounds. So you'll have another if you win. This game doesn't have like a side switching option.
I just hit.
Oh my god!
How did they even do that name? Their symbols option that I missed?
Some people have buttons
I'm
on
not sure.
Must have been doing some lead hacks or something.
Well, that reminds me, I found a really interesting skin I'm gonna put on my Xbox.
Like a dashboard skin or a sticker skin?
Yeah, I'll link it to you guys.
Oh, okay. What dashboard is it for?
Does that matter?
No, I'm just curious.
If it does matter, then that's a problem. Because I have, I don't know why I was gonna say XLinks. I have I forget what it's called. It's an old
Unleash
version
X?
though. I think I found it at a Goodwill and it was already modded.
That B.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I bought it. I saw the screws list. I'm like, oh, the screw's gone here. It's probably modded. Surprise, surprise, it was modded.
Yeah.
Well, since I'm dead, since I am dead, let me grab the picture of not what it looks like, but what it's based off of. It is based off of. Where can I put it? Can I put it in the events page?
Yeah, sure.
Based off of this. There's a lot going on in that photo.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, so were you the one who posted that on on Reddit?
No, I found it on Reddit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I
And
saw
I'm like,
it.
yeah,
I was like, wow, that's old.
And I'm like, oh, that's a lot going on. I really want to try this. So I have it
Yeah.
on my computer. Yeah, but that's where I found it. And then I asked for a link, and I think someone gave it to me.
Mm-hmm. Have any of y'all messed around with the UIX beta that's being worked on? It's pretty cool looking.
What do you mean beta? What's going on with it?
It was like abandoned back in the day, and then in the Xbox Homebrew Discord, there are guys that are continuing and working on it to finish it up and add features that weren't completed. I think like FTP.
I was going to say, is there something like, does it have an advantage over the one I'm using?
No, it's just a mix between like the original style dashboard and like Unleash X.
Cool.
And the navigation kind of hops around like the original. It's really cool.
That does sound really cool. I really want one of those.
I'm
I
back.
definitely will use it when it's finished.
I just had to go out in the pouring rain and take care of my neighbor's cats. No big deal.
Oh, dude.
My dad literally dragged me from the
Alright,
basement to do that.
Servers now.
What was I going to
Definitely.
say? I don't know.
There was a cat that showed up at my house a couple days ago. It was like 12:30 at night. You typically don't see him roaming around. And tried calling the owner, and he hung up. A couple days later, his wife's out calling the cat late at night, and I'm like, wow. At least one person cares about the cat, but we were just seeing, you know, somebody could be missing a cat from freaking Texas or something, and it got all the way here, and the dude just hung up like an asshole.
Did you get a chance to explain what was going on, or did he just literally
Yeah,
hang
we were
up?
just like, we're concerned because your cat's here. Just wondering where you are, if we could return your cat. And he ended up just hanging up the phone.
You know what? At that point, I wouldn't have returned the cat because you know.
Well, I
something's
mean,
up at that point.
we didn't keep it, but it was a nice cat, just roaming around. But a couple nights later, his wife was out looking for the cat. I was like, wow.
Did you give it to the wife?
No, it was, we didn't know where the cat was.
Oh,
Like
it just went away.
he said she does that and just roams around, but
When I got the Xbox, it was full of like workout videos.
that's gotta be one of the most random things on an
You said
original
Jane
Xbox.
Fonda all over your Xbox? Is that what
I
happened?
think I'm for the copy of.
It was full of workout videos, but they were all in like Cantonese.
What? Where did that
must be
Xbox
tough to
come
read.
from?
And the
Man.
first thing that happened was I turned the
Dude, that's
first
an
on,
ultimate steal.
turn it on. The woman just goes like, "Kana."
What a find.
What?
Like, I found random music albums and stuff, but never workout
Oh,
videos or videos of any kind.
And then, of course-
I think O.J. Simpson had a workout tape.
Of course, all the games that were here before was like sports games.
I know Marky Mark.
Sports. That's one thing I've noticed about the original Xbox is finding them in thrift stores. They're guaranteed to have sports games on it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I hate sports. I really do.
Man, I'm looking at good sports.
I always like
don't-
checking out old Xboxes to see what music people might have put on their game profiles or whatnot.
Yeah, Eminem's 2002 album.
The last one I found, Chameleonaire and Tupac.
Tupac, nice.
Nice. What else was special about this Xbox? So it's running. I'm pretty sure it's running an old version of Unleashed. It has to be. And I don't know how to update the thing because I heard you can
Yeah,
break
this
the
is
Xbox.
Standalone update, so.
I heard you can break the Xbox really easy.
If you mess with the C partition, you could potentially. But as long as you back up the EEPROM, you could always make another hard drive, so you'd be fine.
I mean, do the newer versions do anything different? Does it have like compatibility or something?
I don't know. Maybe if there were bugs with FTP or something, then that would be fixed, but probably not too much different.
Haven't had an FTP problem yet. Although ever since I got this new friggin' internet box, I've been having problems with like port forwarding. Internet gets better, but it's making it worse for us to play.
How long does it take to search for a
Also,
They're probably gone into the sewers.
I think I said this already, but for like 3 months I couldn't do anything with the internet. Couldn't port forward, couldn't connect to people. It was a nightmare.
That's annoying.
And I call them and they're like, "Oh, can't really do much. It's your connection."
Who are all these?
Was it on
chatbots?
their end or just something with your router settings?
I don't know what happened. I called one of my friends.
Uh-huh.
He like looked at my internet, blah blah blah, and he gave me this file to run.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, "Okay, try this." We tried it, nothing. Try this, tried it, and then suddenly I can connect to everybody again, like nothing happened. And I don't
just
care.
can't enjoy gaming.
Ever since then, I've been able to, even with the new box, I've been able to connect to people. Dear God, do I hate our internet though? It likes to shut down randomly. First world problems, I know.
I'm disappointed I missed out on the minecart joust and task force in the last
What?
game night.
Oh yeah,
We
was
did
pretty
that. We did that for
ridiculous.
like 40 minutes. I swear.
That's great.
freaking. It's
I love
perfect
finding
timing.
stupid like mini games that were never intended to be played, and you just dick around.
Are you guys gonna do that again? I really did want to join that one.
Yeah, I'd be
Maybe.
up for it too.
Friggin', I was out all day yesterday.
Wait, is it not showing up because the game's full?
Does that happen if the game's full? Or just does it show up?
Yeah.
Yeah, that happened.
Are you
That's
kidding me?
Well, yeah. Right now we're full. So no, wait, no, we're not. I think there's one more spot in.
No,
Counter.
this is spectator.
I'm not
Is
getting
that-
anything. I'm not getting anything.
spectator.
That's not just me, right? It looks like there's one more spot in CT.
No, there's a spectator, so you see at the bottom.
Oh, Sober Goner? Are
Someone's
they
someone's
spectator?
who's spectating and not playing.
They could
Whoever
just be
Sober
a-
Goner is, I
the-
guess.
If he's just keep spectating, I'd say just kick him. Like
You know,
maybe
I
after
could
like
just
5
watch-
minutes,
I could
5
just
or
watch
10
you
minutes.
guys. I'll
Trick the
watch
non-believer.
off of, Fastline's feed.
He finally got me.
I like this map. It's not bad.
So much I get for trying to take care of
Yeah,
my
me
neighbor's
too.
cats. Which
Kind of
I
a shame
didn't
we're not
even
playing
say
Dust
that
though.
bothers
Oh,
me.
yeah.
We already
Guys,
did
why is this not dust?
I
Jesus.
missed. I wonder if this could handle like the mini games and surfing. That'd be interesting to try.
Here, ask if Matt's pulled it over.
That's
Oh
cool.
my god, if you could port it over, my god, that would be.
No, Vera asked if Matt's pulled it over. There's like a video of me playing the first map somewhere.
Is there files I can download to get some custom maps?
Yeah, I
on it?
can give it to you later.
Yeah, if you don't mind linking it, I'd love to see some custom maps.
That's the best for this.
Yeah, I mean, Halo 2 has custom stuff, so
Yeah.
I don't see why.
What was
a game
it,
like
Far Cry Instincts or Instincts Predator with a map editor where you could do that type of stuff?
Half-Life Dreamcast is a mods for that. So.
Dreamcast is really good for modding. It's so
Oh
easy.
yeah,
apparently.
there's tons of homebrew stuff. One of my favorite homebrew games that's been made for the Dreamcast. There's a ton of like these Streets of Rage beat 'em up kind of games, but
Beats of
one of
Rage.
the ones that I bought was this game called Chrono Killer, and it's literally like it's set in the Chrono Trigger universe. You get to play as like a bunch of time travel anime characters, including Samurai Jack. So like you could have
That's cool.
you could have Samurai Jack, Chrono from Chrono Trigger, Trunks from Dragon Ball Z, Link from Legend of Zelda, like all of these guys.
Dude,
like,
that's nuts.
in a beat 'em up style game. It's so weird, and I don't know where or when I found it, but I'm glad that I bought it.
I
because
would love
it's-
playing as Samurai Jack. I loved that show back in the day.
Check the event thing I put it there.
Yeah, there's that. There's like a Sailor Moon beat 'em up style game with
But
the
the-
worst dubbing I've ever heard in my life.
The
Like,
thing with
worse
those
than
games,
dubbed for, like,
the thing with those games are they're made off the Beats of Rage engine.
Yeah,
I believe it's
yeah,
called.
that's-
So they pretty much all blend together.
Yeah, they're literally like clone copies. But there's tons of those under.
Yeah. Has that ever been updated?
Has it been updated? I don't know. I feel like it's just pretty much like PC games just poured over. Yes. There's a ton of those.
I love to see projects like that get better and better. Like Like how Clone Hero, you know.
Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Clone Hero.
Yeah, I like Clone Hero too. That's pretty much the
I
last.
I just found my second Guitar Hero guitar for the PS2. I've got an adapter for that. I spent $6 on the controller, and yeah,
Oh wow.
and I
That's a good
checked
deal.
like the local. Yeah, I checked the local used game shop, and they're selling those for like 50.
Jeez, they can go to hell. Those things were
deal, man.
abundance. Are you kidding?
Yeah, I know, and like you can find them at pretty much any Goodwill or any Goodwill or thrift store or whatever. Now I've got
Yeah,
two
they're
of them
good.
in my hands right now.
I like the USB ones because you can plug them into the PC.
Yeah, the 360 ones. I've got the PS2 ones, but I've got the PS2 to D converters.
Go Dad, he might be risking the hostages.
I have like 500 something songs that I have on my Clone Heroes. A lot of progressive rock. Hope you guys like Phil Collins. Most of my stuff is just off of vinyl. But yeah, I'd say between the Dreamcast and the Xbox, there's just tons of homebrew emulation stuff.
Yeah, two of my favorite systems right there.
Yeah, there's a Beats of Rage homebrew for the Xbox.
Yeah, so
Is it good?
I played a little bit of it. It was fun.
I mean,
Is it the same
at least
thing?
fortunately, Xboxes are still kind of cheap. Going up in price, but still kind of cheap enough that even if you bought them, there's thousands.
Oh yeah,
Of games.
there's a lot of value in it.
Yeah,
At the
there's-
thrift store, you can gamble. I think they're usually
not
like
to mention
$24
the games, the physical games themselves, for the most part, are you can
Mhm.
get a whole bundle for like.
for
under
the
$10.
most part.
I spent literally $5 on Counter Strike.
Ah, who's die roof? After spending money on the Saturn, I don't think I'm going to be buying too many expensive things.
Yeah, as a Saturn owner now, I feel.
Did I ever tell you what my most priciest game is on the Saturn?
It's a very good
It is.
Saga.
Yep.
It's a whole. That's a cool $800 there, pal.
Well, yeah. Back in the day, $800. Now it's $2,000.
You got yourself. I have approximately 3 Dreamcast games physically now. Got a Japanese copy of Sonic Jam, got a US copy of Sonic 3D Blast, and some random game called
Let's see how many I have. I have 16 times 16. So there you go, 30. Because I have a CD holder here that holds 16 per thing.
Yeah, what I need to get, I was going to get this for either the Saturn or Dreamcast, but because my Dreamcast broke, the test is.
Getting what?
Have you ever heard of this thing called the Terra Onion mode?
I don't think I have. What is it?
Here, let me actually link it in the Discord.
Yeah, link.
Ooh, Sober
Okay,
Donner
let's
left,
get
so we got a
that
spot
so
open.
you guys know what like Flash? Yeah, thanks Alma for. But you guys know what like flashcards and like Flash Media is like EverDrives and stuff like that.
I
Well,
haven't.
they're starting to build those up for like CD-based consoles as well. And the guy who made the newest like flash card for the Genesis and Neo Geo created this thing for the Dreamcast and Saturn called the Terra Onion mode, which is basically it replaces the CD drive. So like you don't need to use discs anymore, which I guess is the trade-off. But you can basically like take an SD card, a micro SD card that has like 500 gigabytes to like a terabyte on it, and you can basically load any Dreamcast or Saturn game. This works for both systems, so you can load like any ISO of anything on that. And because my Dreamcast has bit the dust yet again, I think I'm gonna get one of these for my Dreamcast so I can go back to playing Phantasy Star Online. But not only that, you can play import games, you can play homebrews. I'd say for what is this thing going for? $200? Yeah, about $200. This is well worth it. So, as much as I want to say, I'm sorry that you spent $800 on Panzer Dragoon. You can have that plus like every other game on Saturn for a quarter of the price.
Bro, I don't care. I'm a collector, and that's to me that's a treasure to me.
Yeah, it's the collector's trade-off. I mean, as much as I want to do it, as much as I want to collect this media myself, I don't have the money. I just don't. You know how much a copy of Kato Flying Squadron 2 on Saturn is?
Too much.
Way too. It's more expensive than the Sega CD game.
Ow.
Yeah. But like, I've been dying to get my hands on something like this. But yeah, this is pretty new technology. They've got something like this for the PlayStation. Something new has come out for the GameCube as well. It's called like the GameCube loader.
Wow.
Oh, okay, here we go.
I mean, this is all great, but it kind of hurts me being a collector.
Yeah,
I love my physical stuff, man.
like-
I love it.
Yeah, I did the same thing with N64 games. Like I have like 30 N64 games, and then I got the EverDrive, and I never bought another N64 card. So that was the trade-off. I mean, to be fair, I still
These
somewhat
4
collected
hostages, so you only got 2 who were in the house.
Oh shit! I screwed up, didn't I?
I mean, I think my most expensive valued game on N64 now is Katana.
Oh, nice. I have a
Yeah.
copy of that, but it's friggin' has the Blockbuster sticker on the back.
Oh man.
I don't think
Nice.
mine has that.
Nice.
I think I got lucky with mine. I mean, there's a little mix in the Daikatana's board.
I played that with the fan patch.
Yeah, the 1.3 patch.
Yeah, it's interesting. And I played it without the companions.
Oh, this map.
I played it without the companions because it's like you
Yeah,
can turn it off, and then it says, "But we worked really hard on this."
they're
So I'm like,
borderline stupid. Like I get that they tried to fix it up, but like it's
they did
probably
their
so
best,
much
but they're still fucking stupid.
easier. Yeah.
They really are.
I mean,
State ID
you can play the
can go to
N64
Europe.
version where they just don't have them at all, but they left them in cutscenes.
On the N64 version, they took them out. So
I mean, good, because the N64 version's
Nate
garbage.
last round, so tell me.
The N64 version was so
Not
bad,
even
I want to
last
see
round.
how fast I could beat the game. I managed to beat it all in under 40 minutes.
no way.
Yeah, 40 minutes.
It's that short.
Yeah,
Jeez.
like I got through half of the game in 20.
I didn't even play it. I wanted to play it because I heard it was completely different.
It's a very watered down version of the PC. And I mean very watered down. It doesn't have all the levels. I think it's missing a couple weapons. Well,
Does it have the Daikatana?
barely. Very, very barely. Okay, I was just explaining this to the other guy who was in my chat now. But in the PC version, you get the Daikatana at, like after the end of episode 1. Carry that
Yeah,
with the rest
you
of
have
the
to
game.
build it up.
In the N64 version, they leave it in the cutscenes, but you don't get to use it at all until the very, very final boss of the game for 30
What?
seconds.
What?
There.
That's dropping the ball.
Yeah, that sounds pretty lame.
Yeah.
I love how our teammate just killed a
In fact,
hostage.
if I can find it.
All that. All hostages have been rescued. My ass.
Yeah, let's see if I can show you the guys my magnum opus.
Well, now I kind of want to play Daikatana even more.
Oh god, no. As much as I tell you not to play it, that just piques me.
I'd love to see this guy wield the Daikatana in every cutscene and be like, I don't want to.
Yeah, here it is. I managed to beat the game in 40 minutes.
Are you a speedrunner? Are you?
More so either casual speedrunner or what I like to call the anti.
Why anti?
Because I don't really necessarily learn like the strats and tricks of the games. I just play in my own casual pace, but it makes it look like I'm going fast, like I know it.
That kind of makes it sadder in a way.
I know.
Because if you're just playing and you don't really know, it's like, oh. Good job, Daikatana.
If you are going to play Daikatana, they'll play the Game Boy Color.
Yeah, I heard the Game Boy one is really good. I want to get it.
It's rare. It's even rarer than the N64 version.
Well, I have a Vita and I have RetroArch, so I think I'll
I mean, you got that. I mean, that's where I'd step in for collector's purposes, just for that.
Oh, I would love to get it as a collector too, but like RetroArch has achievements. I like that.
Yeah. I'll tell you what else I do own about Daikatana. I wasn't even looking for this specifically. I was just looking for a box version. I ended up finding a factory sealed version of the game. I mean, it's still factory sealed. I have it still sealed. But I have a sealed boxed copy of the PC.
Wow.
And I probably paid $20 for it.
That's great. I very rarely paid less than 20. I think I paid $10 for this game called Galapagos. For
Uh,
$10, this box not sealed, but it had the strategy guide in it too. And that's it. That's the only thing I've ever paid like $10.
it was Disco Stew.
Let's go Steve's in the tic-tac-toe. Yeah,
So, yeah,
Wow.
it's
39.47. That's fucking fast. Also for the mod, yeah, Euro don't translate good to Canada money.
oh yeah.
The Canada money kind of sucks.
There's actually like two versions of the Game Boy Color version, and one of them is the one that has it in English. Like the other one has it in like German, Italian.
There's two versions.
Yes, because they released it in two different regions of Europe. Thanks, John.
So much for my gun being a defender. I did not kill Noel.
Next time, use a grenade.
I keep forgetting to buy grenades. I just buy a main gun and then I go.
Is there any way to close doors in this?
X.
X?
I don't know. That's access to talk to the hostages. So
Oh.
I see in the town.
Idea.
Oh,
That's payback, man.
I got info though.
Hey,
I always use the same guns. Never change it up.
what the hell is your problem?
These
So-
Karens would like to speak to the bank manager.
So I think this is one of the Xbox exclusives, right?
Yeah, it was, but they eventually ported it. Obviously.
But, yeah, and then I'm pretty sure they put Poster Fall. What was it?
I think one of the reasons for them using like the proprietary WAD format is so that people can't put these maps to PC as easily. Because this was advertised in
You know, it's also funny.
a
The,
bunch of
the
exclusive
terrorist
stuff.
guys in this game remind me of the protagonist guy from Grand Theft Auto 3. Doesn't he look like it?
Yeah, I can see that.
Maybe this was the bank that they were robbing in the beginning.
Okay, I'm not going by
friggin'
that
face.
doorway. Fuck that.
Shot me in the face,
Oh,
man.
chill.
Jeez. You get hit once, I'm down to 8%.
God dang. I just peek and start shooting and I'm still dead.
How do you... I'm so bad at this. Get into this
Yeah,
freaking-
so am I. Don't feel bad.
How do you get into this freaking vent? I can't jump that high.
You
Crouch
have
jump.
to like crouch.
Oh, crouch jump.
Yeah, like jump and then
Grab up
crouch,
there
you
with
should get it.
Oh, yeah, because half. Yeah, you need to do that on Half-Life Dreamcast as well. If you guys ever gonna play Half-Life Dreamcast, please God play it with the keyboard and mouse. It is ridiculously hard to play.
have it.
I need to play Half-Life 2. I've never played Half-Life at all, but I know people really liked Half-Life 2.
I only have Half-Life 2 on PC just because. Can I get through this?
Yeah, shoot that and it should break.
Oh, there's a fun little Easter egg on this map. If you turn
Oh,
around at
okay.
CD Spawn and look at the movie theater, it's playing the Half-Life movie.
I wonder if there's any other games that we missed. Or sorry, I wonder if there's any other games on system like that'd be interesting to play.
I've got like 20 games on.
Well, we got an endless amount of games we can pick. That was made for the
I
Xbox.
got the poker game. I
just
stopped playing
wondering
that after I won.
Just wondering if there's like a game that hasn't really been played much. That'd be interesting. Like one of the things I'd love to play on the Xbox with you guys would be like Whack or something. I haven't
wanna
played
play
Black
Death.
Online yet.
Does Death Row have system link?
Yeah.
it does.
I want to try Death Row. Or something.
Hey,
And I
That
keep
game's
forgetting I
pretty
have Mech- I
chaotic.
keep
It's
forgetting
fun.
I don't have Mech Assault 2, and I don't have Doom 3 Resurrection of Evil. But I've got Mech Assault 1, and I've got.
Oh, they're coming out that vent.
And I've only got COD Finest Hour. I don't have COD 2 or COD 3. So I'm
Oh,
probably
you
gonna
gotta
COD
get
3,
COD 3. COD 3's fun.
I wanted to get COD 3 on 360, though. But I might get the Xbox version.
Yeah.
Funny
Thing is, I got COD 3 for the original Xbox, and then not long after, I got a 360, and it's like, well, if I didn't know and I was going to get a 360, I would have just waited. But I got it as a gift, so I didn't know.
Is the game that different on 360?
I mean, yeah,
funny thing is,
graphically,
COD 3 was
but
actually a
that's
launch
where
title
most
for
people
the-
started playing it.
COD 3 was a
think.
launch title for the PS3 and the Wii. COD 2 was a launch title for the 360. I've played COD 2. The multiplayer actually is impressive. Oh shit. I need to try another gun. Like, what's the best SMG that you got?
SMG.
The MP5's the best. Actually, no, the P90's the best, but expensive.
I always just go with the
Oh,
5.
100%
I've just
avoid
been
getting
going
the
for what I
UMP
can
in this
afford.
game because they haven't balanced that.
I don't know what's what.
Well, until like CS:GO. Basically, if you want a cheap weapon, get the MP5. If you want like a standard weapon, get the AK or the M16. For info, it's great.
Do you think this game is popular enough to like warrant its own Discord server nightly game? Because I know 25 to Life has that, and I know the common games have. But what
I
about
think
this?
someone already made this just called this game.
I would not
this-
be surprised.
I mean, if that's the case, I'd say why don't they invite them here? But 60 other games to play.
It just gets too much if you've got so many discords for individual games.
Yeah, I'm in
So
like
I just-
90 Discord. I'm in 90 Discord.
I'm
Wow.
not-
spread yourself too thin.
And
I'm
you
definitely
always
in ones I
avoid
don't check
joining-
too often, and I just go in just to clear the notification numbers,
Yeah.
just so it goes away.
Yeah, a lot of these are either I heavily lurk in or it's there for the. So,
Oh, there we go. Nice, my refund came in. $39,
but
which is what, 35 American?
I know US to yen better.
You're probably going to end up using that money to buy a PC game on eBay anyway. Pay some bills? Nah, bro. Gotta buy PC.
Yeah, go to college. I mean, I just got scolded by my mom for.
I don't have a student loan.
I should get out of here.
I saw someone go in the corner. Yeah, there you are.
So are the terrorists not supposed to kill the hostages?
No.
Because I saw
No,
the
they're
message
not.
when I
You're
did, but I didn't
responsible.
pay attention
Yeah,
to it.
obviously
Ah, shit.
The game would be too easy if you can just go up and kill your hostages.
You actually lose money for that, bro.
Even as a terrorist.
Huh.
The terrorists can't kill their hostages. How many?
Yeah, I
cheesy
clearly wasn't
How many
thinking
cheesy
there,
90s
but
action movies have I seen? where they
Yeah.
have done that?
I'll just pretend I didn't ask that.
Someone has to
I was like,
roleplay
if I
that.
kill the terrorists, we win because they don't have terrorists or hostages to save. I kill the hostages. I see now why that doesn't make sense.
If you kill the hostages, they'll
So
turn
terrible.
into like.
Yeah, I
straight
was like,
up,
I'll kill the hostages so they can't
I
win and
have,
get
I have a
points by
terrible
saving them.
analogy, but I don't want to.
But you'll
You,
lose
you
all
have
your
to.
money.
You have to say it now that you said you
I
have.
don't.
You can't just say you have it and not say it.
Oh, they're gonna fucking.
For we're all gonna go to hell. We're all gonna go to hell together. Playing
Okay,
Xbox.
fine, I'll say it. Jesus. Imagine.
Oh shit.
Okay. Imagine if the terrorists who were behind 9/11 flew into the World Trade Center, but it was like on a Sunday and the World Trade Center was closed.
A lot of people wouldn't have died for sure.
So imagine only like 200 people dying instead of 3,000. It's fucking horrible.
I think we have a free spot on this map.
Oh, never mind. We played this map before, didn't we? Did we?
This one? No, I don't think.
Yeah.
No, we haven't. We haven't done
Yeah,
this
I
map
wasn't here for
tonight. So
It
I
kind of
played
looks like that other map that we played before.
The Aztec one.
Yeah.
What's the Italian one? The Venice, is it?
Venice, I
uh,
think that's
That's the pasta.
Is this it? Which map is this?
No, Piranesi is the one we did before.
What
the
day
map
is
That's
this?
the castle map. This one is just like a house.
Where's my family? Where's my wife?
Oh, was that a friend? Oh no, that's an enemy. I stopped shooting. Like, is that a friend?
I fucking love that about Harrison movies.
Holy
Like,
shit! How many rounds have I pumped into you?
Have you guys ever noticed how, like, after every movie Harrison Ford has done after Star Wars and Indiana Jones, he's always typecast as a guy whose like family is in danger, like his daughter's in danger, or his wife's kidnapped or something.
That was even a joke in Family Guy. Where's my family?
Where's my wife? Like there's like 20 movies that he's in where his family and his wife is in danger.
Yeah, sometimes you're just typecast as that guy. Back in the 80s and 90s, they'd have like certain actors that are just like typecast, stereotypical Asian, typecast, stereotypical white guy, typecast, stereotypical black guy. That's just kind of
Samuel L. Jackson is the black guy in every movie ever.
that's just kind of who you get typecasted as. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, if you're getting money is money, I suppose, but
Yeah, right.
it depends on the role that you give. And it's like,
Oh yeah,
all right,
yeah. Speaking of that,
you're gonna be stereotypical Chinese guy, but you're gonna be so racist.
yeah.
Like,
Speaking
well,
of the money,
maybe not.
Speaking of the money, and speaking of like the feuds that Schwarzenegger and Stallone had at the time in the '90s, like there was a movie that Schwarzenegger read the script, like he was almost about to sign on for this, but he thought it was so bad that he actually played a joke on Stallone and told him like it was such a great movie to do it. And Stallone signed on for it, and it ended up being like one of the worst movies that Stallone ever starred in, and he immensely regretted it. And he didn't find out until like a lot later that Schwarzenegger pulled a prank on him to do that movie.
Which one?
I think it's called Stop or My Mom Will Shoot.
No way.
Yeah, that movie.
I've never seen it, but I have heard that is an actual terrible
Yeah.
movie.
So yeah, there were a lot of side references between Schwarzenegger and Stallone. Like if you've ever seen Last Action Hero, like the movie where they're in the blockbuster, like the part of the movie where they're in the blockbuster, like there's a billboard of Sylvester Stallone playing Schwarzenegger's role in Terminator 2. And then I think it's in Demolition Man where
That one I see.
Stallone asks about like President Schwarzenegger who like got his own country. It was weird. It was weird. It was a weird time.
I'm not really much of a moviegoer myself. I love playing video games more.
I just picked up that.
Ah, wait, there's more? Oh no.
It was weird. There's been some hits and misses from.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Wait, Elma, you
Do
had
you
the
guys
bomb.
remember the Schwarzenegger movie where he was pregnant?
Hang on a sec. What'd you say, Gina?
Oh, he had the bomb.
He had the bomb. Oh,
No,
first
you
he
had the bomb.
Did you say there was a movie where Arnold Schwarzenegger was pregnant?
Yes.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
a real movie.
Danny DeVito.
Never heard of that.
I mean, not pregnant with Danny DeVito, but Danny
Wasn't
DeVito.
some dumb name like Mr. Mom or some shit?
It was Junior. Mr. Mom was Michael Keaton.
Oh no, I'm pregnant.
I know Schwarzenegger starred.
It's not even the first movie.
Tula. It's not.
It's not even the first movie that he did with Danny DeVito. There was a movie that he did with Danny DeVito where they were twins. It was literally called Twins.
Oh yeah, I
And
haven't
I
seen
think-
that, but I saw.
I think,
reference
correct me
to it
on this, but they're
recently.
trying to make another one called Triplets, and I think like they're long lost brothers. I forget who it's trying to be. I think it's Eddie Murphy.
Well, I'm not, like I said, as much as I never watch movies,
His brothers who Danny DeVito and Eddie fucking Murphy.
the one Schwarzenegger
Wally,
movie I do
no.
like is Running Man. That's my favorite.
What the hell? What?
So I'm confused. What happened this round?
I don't know. We're
got
someone
blown
under
up by a
the
bomb.
exploded.
I just noticed on the terrorists.
there's been definitely hits. I don't even know how I felt about this. You guys ever?
Video game wise, I can talk for hours on that. Movie wise, I can't.
Which version of Cliffhanger?
The Sega Genesis version, Cliffhanger.
There was a Cliffhanger game on NES, and it for a game that
Jesus.
released in 1993, it looks fucking horrible. Oh, I had the bomb anyways.
There we go.
You know what show looked amazing back in the day, but if you watch it now, you'd be like, I thought this was good? Transformers Beast Wars. Like, I thought it looked so good when I was a kid. And I saw
The one
it,
from the
like,
90s?
last
Is
year or
that the
something. Yeah, it came out,
Rainmaker?
like,
Is that made by
96 or
Rainmaker?
97.
I thought you were going to say Duckman with Jason Alexander.
Oh, no,
Is
I'm not
that the one
familiar
made
with
by
that,
Rainmaker
but...
Studios?
Duckman was like really weirdly animated, but it was like a total classic.
Yeah, I think Beast Wars was on like Netflix or something, but I was watching it and I was like, this is not at all what I remembered as a kid.
The only thing I could say about Beast Wars is there's an N64 game about it.
Yeah, I remember that.
It's
I think I rented it, or my dad rented it for me
it's
from
on par
Blockbuster
with
back
the
in the
Power
day.
Rangers game on 64.
Is that the
also
one?
sucks.
Is that the one made by Rainmaker Studios though?
It's called Lightspeed Rescue.
Because one of my favorite shows from back in the day, back in the '90s, is a show called Reboot. If you guys know it,
What's it called?
Nah, not
Reboot.
familiar.
Oh,
That's I think they're called Rainmaker Studios, and
I got you.
they made I think they made Beast Wars because you guys mentioned them. Yeah, wasn't that them?
I'm not sure who did Beast Wars, but I have heard of the name Rainmaker Studios.
But yeah, Reboot is like one of my favorite shows from back in the day. It's so fucking amazing.
Not Takara.
I did not pick the right weapon.
I loved
I had-
Optimus in Beast Wars because it was a freaking gorilla with a
No, I'm not
hoverboard.
saying that.
Like, that was so cool.
Let's see anything with that.
That's. I'm gonna have to step out of this round after.
How late do you guys want to go, by the way?
I'm making some food for myself.
So we're
I ate
friends.
right before I joined.
I did not. I'm
So
not
I was
that
running
smart.
late.
we have literally nothing to drink in the house except for 10.
I will be right back.
But Bud Light and Michelin Ultra.
Someone speaking in the game.
who's got the microphone?
Just
Yeah.
suddenly hear it come up speakers.
I don't understand.
Someone's got a mic in game.
If this game's supposed to be System Link, why do you need a microphone if you're originally playing from like 2 feet apart?
Well, you could potentially have 16 Xboxes, and that would take a big room.
I mean, yeah,
And you're all on mics.
I mean, yeah, that. But like, wouldn't you also be screen peeking as well if you're right next to each other?
The LAN tournaments. You got
Did they not think this through? I mean, yeah, this game has Xbox Live.
You make like those construction paper like anti-cheat covers that you had in school to put around the sides of the TVs.
Don't cheat on the test.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's third grade. I mean, we kind of need that now.
Nowadays, kids are like, well, let me just try and pull up my smartphone real quick.
Oh, yeah. Who doesn't? We tried to, like, try to copy the answers on the folders. Just try to, like, 2, 3. Okay. Terrorists win. 5-5-0.
How do you zoom in with a sniper?
B.
Okay, thanks.
Y'all still getting your dick slapped?
I probably shouldn't have selected this gun.
Corruption.
Yeah, still got a full game going. I think.
Yeah, I'm surprised this many people have stayed in.
Yeah, we do. 8v8.
What's
Yup.
the name? No control, plant the bomb.
I wonder if anybody is playing MotoGP since so many people voted.
Doesn't look like it.
Can't even find that game.
I would think that many people vote and just go play it. I tried playing one of them on 360 and it's broken. The motorcycle is just like destroys your ears how loud it is. It's awful.
The motion blur in that game is like ridiculous. Like, you go really quick. It's just
Yeah.
the-
The main
Damn.
thing, just the sound, it's just like a loud, constant screeching. The engine sounds just not right.
I wish wakeboarding Unleashed was a system link.
Which MotoGP were you talking about?
I don't remember. It might have just been MotoGP. Or it was either
thought-
MotoGP or MotoGP 3. That I
I
played
thought
on
it was
360,
really
and the
on the
motorcycle's just this
good.
loud,
I wish it was the
constant,
third game, but I found
screeching
Midnight
engine.
Club 2, the thrift store a couple weeks ago. I don't know if you guys have Midnight Club 2 at all.
Midnight Club 2, huh?
Yeah, I wish it was 3 because I'm popular.
Wait, 3 doesn't have system link?
I wish the Underground games had System
3
Link.
does.
Okay.
If Underground 2
I know what
had
you're
System
on
Link,
about.
I would definitely be playing that.
It does, doesn't it?
I guess I'm just gonna keep searching till I can get in.
The only one that doesn't
There's
is,
tons of games that
Midnight Club 1 on the PS2.
I wish
I wish Burnout
Porsche
3.
Unleashed
Oh my
had
god.
a console release,
I
but
mean,
it was only on
got,
PC, I'm pretty sure.
I've got Forza. I've got
Fucking AK.
I've got Forza. I've got.
Did you see that guy that actually...
I got no racing games on my end.
I should get PGR too, but I'm not really like a... I don't know.
Oh, that game's
I want
really
Round Sport
fun.
Challenge
You
too.
gotta have the platinum.
Platinum difficulty is a real challenge.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
You gotta be perfect.
Well, in PGR too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even
that is-
some on gold are really hard. Like, you can't mess up at all. But platinum is insane.
The one Sega put out, right?
No.
I think this is in Gran Turismo.
No, it was
Like,
Bizarre
every
Studios.
time like we mention these racing games, I think of I want to say it's in Gran Turismo 4, like where if you're doing like this
Or
driving
Bizarre
test and you
Creations.
hit one of the cones and you fails, it like plays that "Oh yeah" theme from Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
I remember someone told me that Tokyo Race Driver 3 had like real life
Ooh,
high scores
yeah.
on tracks from like real race.
Oh yeah.
Oh, is that the one where you could like, where there was like a story mode or some shit?
Yeah, it's got
Yeah.
the really funny like cutscenes. Oh.
Yeah, I gotta play that.
There's a Halo 2 modded map, Duff World, that plays that song in one of the rooms.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it is.
Now every time
I
hear
was
this
so-
song-
I didn't even know that you could, but I thought it was so cool that there was actually a guy that was able to do the wraparound Forza mode. Like he literally took like 5 or 6 Xboxes, tied them
Oh,
all
yeah.
together.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
cool that you
I
can
think
do
that's
that.
the thing you could do in Forza, where you could like have multiple Xboxes and then use them as different screens.
Why in God's name
360
you would do
version
that?
can do
You
it, too.
wouldn't. Wait, what?
The 360 versions can do it too.
Are you serious? That's
At least
crazy.
the third one can. Yeah.
So how many more maps of Halo 2 am I missing that are modded? I didn't know there were more.
I mean, there's a decent amount of map packs.
Oh my God, right.
Is there a site you can link me to? Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Can you link me to some map packs?
There's like Fragtastic map pack.
Can you link me to a website with the map packs at the very least?
V2, Phantom 2.
I gotta talk to you about the mail. Can we talk about the mail? Can we please talk about the mail? I gotta talk about the mail all day. Pepe Sylvia. They keep coming up. Pepe Sylvia. Pepe Sylvia. I don't know where this guy's coming from, but this whole box is full of Pepe. And I gotta get this guy's mail off this guy's hands. Otherwise, he's just gonna come back here and he's gonna keep asking about it. So I go up to his office, and you know what? Pepe Sylvia.
Can you link me to one of the sites?
Okay. So I just like, oh shit, buddy, I gotta dig deeper. There's no Pepe Sylvia. You gotta be kidding me. There's no box full of Pepe. So I start knocking at the HR, and I go up to Gail's office, and I start knocking on the door, and I say, Carol, I gotta talk to you about Pepe. You know what I find out, Mac? You know what I find out when I walk up in there? There's not a single goddamn desk in that office. There is no Carol in HR. Mac, half the employees in this building have been made up. This office is a goddamn ghost town. I'll tell you what's not gonna happen. I'll tell you what's not gonna happen, Mac. We're not gonna get fired over that because we've already been fired. A couple pink slips came in the mail about 3 days ago. So you know what I did? I mailed them halfway to Siberia. you know what the funny thing about that is? The fact that he mailed them anyways doesn't even like mean anything to the fact that they're still fired. It's like they still have it in their database.
Yeah.
They know that
They're still gone.
A couple of pink slips are gonna solve it. So, that's got to be my favorite moment in that entire show.
So what was the Halo 2 sites that you were mentioning, by the way?
There's one 7 Sins. If you just search like Halo 2 modded maps repo, it'll take you to 7 Sins where there's a thread a guy started where you can download pretty much all of them that are available that haven't been lost or are discovered.
Okay, I see it now. Thank you.
You got a bunch of clods outside the window.
Oh, I see the server. Can I make it? Can I make it?
Oh, someone left.
Happy Box left, so there's another room. Oh, you're in.
There's another. Oh, Nacho left. Now there's another guy.
I'm dead, but I'm in, and I'm eating mac and cheese.
It was a Gran Turismo. I thought there was a Gran
Is it the good mac and cheese,
Or
or is it the shitty one?
Good old Canadian mac and cheese.
Ah, so it's basically like designed to kill you in one bite, like
Yep.
poutine.
You know what's really good? Mac and cheese with crumbled Cheez-Its on top. There's a
my
restaurant I
sister
went to
does
that
this,
served
and I think
that,
it's
and it
complete
was delicious.
anarchy. But she loves to put hot sauce on cheese. I don't know why that's a thing.
Oh,
What about mac and cheese and hot dogs?
That's good.
oh
I've
my
tried that
god.
before, and it's not that bad. But I mean, chili cheese dogs are absolute.
If I had hot dogs, I would have put them in here.
But like, why is she just douses her mac and cheese in both ketchup and like flaming red hot sauce? I don't.
I mean,
Like-
that's
like
just
my-
dumb.
my-
Yikes.
My rule of thumb is you never mix cheese and ketchup. That's why you never put cheese on an omelet.
Never make
You
cheese
put
what?
ketchup on
And
an
what?
omelet. Cheese and ketchup.
Oh. Yeah, that's weird. Well, I don't know. Not for cheeseburgers. Like,
I mean, yeah, that's like probably the only exception. But like, if you're putting ketchup on an omelet, yeah, I have no respect. That's as bad as
oh, dude, I've seen people eat ketchup with eggs. What the fuck?
Ew.
My dad does that.
My father is notorious for that.
I had some step siblings who would do that, and I was just like, I thought they were like that. You're a wizard. You're a witch. You need to die.
Burn her at the stake for putting ketchup on an omelet.
Seriously.
She turned me into a newt. Well, you're not a newt anymore. I got better.
That is some real-time hardcore debates.
Guilty.
Forget the pineapple on pizza. We need to discuss what's the morality of putting ketchup on
Oh,
an omelet.
pineapple on pizza is fine.
No. You are.
I mean,
I
but that's
love
because it's like
Canadian
a
piece
that's
of
like a
scum.
sweet and salty. There's a sweet and salty contrast.
If I wanted
the
sweet
ham
and salty, I
and
would just
and
load
the
my pizza
pineapple,
with anchovies.
it's good.
I need to have
I'm a
that at least
mushroom
once in my fucking life.
I'm a mushroom and anchovy guy, and I undoubtedly inherited that from my father.
Definitely don't.
How
like
is that
anchovies.
like? But that's like salt on salt, isn't it? 'Cause I
I
heard
mean,
like
yeah, it's notorious
Very
that it's salty, but it's not as bad as you taste. Like, yeah, the first bite's gonna suck, but like after you get through your first slice, it's not as bad as you taste. Like,
It
just
shouldn't have any bad
gets good
taste at
2
all,
slices
though. It's
in.
pizza.
Once you get
Yeah,
happy,
I get it.
Hey,
Just-
hey,
Just have a glass
lot
of
of
water
people
beside you.
like
That's-
say
You
that
shouldn't have to
same
endure eating
about
a
video
piece of
games,
pizza.
okay? Yeah, but there's a lot of people out there that actually say that about video games. It's
It
like,
gets good
you
2
know, it's
slices
only
in.
it's only bad for the first couple
this
of
is-
hours.
This is the real politics that we need in our country.
For me, my pizza is bacon crumble and chicken.
I sure hope Halo Infinite isn't something that I just endure.
Yeah, I've endured.
Probably going to be
can't
I've
free to
endure
endured
play.
that.
games, but that's the games that I've endured are the games that I know I need more. Like the last 2 terrible experiences, and I can't believe I'm still talking about this on Xbox. The last 2 endurances I've experienced were Batman: Dark Tomorrow and Drake of the 99.
I thought that I
I've
would
never played
enjoy-
Drake the 99, but I've heard people say it's definitely bad.
But
It's bad, but Batman: Dark Tomorrow is far worse.
I thought I lost money. I thought that I would endure Azura. You're really fucking good.
There's good things and bad things.
Well, the bad thing is obviously like I don't know where the fuck I go.
Yeah.
And the whole world is.
Whenever I get my 360 fixed, one of the games that I
What?
want to try out again is and the game like literally just straight up tells you.
But see, like but everybody keeps saying is like, oh, I wish I could play like the original Legend of Zelda, but in like 3D, and that's literally what that game
That's
is.
fucking Ocarina of Time.
No, it is not. Really not.
If you want to play Zelda in 3D, go play Ocarina of Time, man.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
that's more like shit. No, but yeah, but everyone like I remember when Breath of the Wild was coming out, and everyone was like, "Oh man, it's like Legend of Zelda 1, but in 3D."
And then it wasn't.
It wasn't.
No, it wasn't. It was like one of those.
And then some Chinese company made their own Breath of the Wild.
Yeah,
I think it's called.
but like literally, Azuric is literally like that. It literally is the original Legend of Zelda, but in 3D because you don't know what you're doing. A lot of the best parts of the game are.
I'd say that game is to Ocarina of Time as Mario Odyssey is to Mario 64, if that's a good analogy.
Yeah, I do remember the
What
part of
is?
Zelda where your sword wears out.
Oh yeah.
But apparently, it turned out Wooden Potatoes actually did the entire game. Obviously, used a guide because he never heard. He didn't. And when that was hard because he tried to complete this game because it's so it's so obtuse and weird, and it's just oof.
I don't know.
But he actually did it, and the guys who made it, who turned out to be the people who Guild Wars, they actually were the people who worked on
This
it.
kid
But
is
it
talking
turned
on
out,
screen.
but it turned out it's like that is because Microsoft at the time was like, it needs to be 80 hours long, and they were like, but we only have like 30 hours of content. He's like, it needs to be more than that.
Isn't that how Fable turned out?
That's a huge stretch.
Yeah. I mean,
And then they had
dude,
to break
you see
up
that with a
Fable
lot of people.
into,
I
like,
still don't understand. Like, Donkey Kong Country takes 3 hours to beat.
if you know what you're doing.
I don't remember. I don't remember anyone complaining about that game, saying like, "Oh man, it's so
And then
terrible."
Donkey Kong 64 came out.
Yeah, didn't you want your game to like last 10,
Yeah.
30 hours? You have to get every single thing.
I have nothing against like 3D platformers and collectathons like that. I just don't have the patience to sit down and play through that entire game, start to finish, and get 117 whatever percent.
I love a good collectathon.
I mean, yeah, Banjo-Kazooie is great. I love Spyro the Dragon, one of the few PS1 games that I will absolutely pick up and play. But
Ape Escape.
yeah,
Fuck. No.
Did you guys ever hear about the guy who beat Ocarina of Time and he was blind? It took him like
No,
over
I never
6 years or something like that. It's nuts. He's completely blind and he was able to play and beat the
I've
game.
seen blind people play Guitar Hero. What's your point?
Well, that's a
Can you
little
do
bit less
through fire in
complicated
the
than
flames?
playing Zelda.
Yeah.
Like, you're not moving around and shit and killing spiders and whatnot.
Actually, I would imagine those games are easier for blind people than something like Guitar Hero, because Guitar Hero doesn't
Yeah, you just have to
just
memorize
like
it.
random ass shit. Yeah, it's literally just memorization.
To blind people trying to solve Rubik's Cubes, you know? Colorblind Johnny thinks he solves Rubik's Cube in 14 seconds.
I wonder if there is a Rubik's Cube with Braille on it. Never seen one, but...
It probably is. Probably has a couple bumps or something on it.
I don't know who that Zeta Enigma guy is, but he's dead. Where the fuck?
Where did Demon go?
I don't know.
Everyone's dead. God damn it!
I was playing with one guy earlier today on the Decatona servers, and he was just kicking me.
I don't know where anything is.
Man, my strategy really isn't working.
This is that Italian map, right?
I don't have a strategy. I think so. Given there's like opera
I'm playing this like
or something.
deathmatch.
Yeah, I'm the
They're
kind of guy.
playing it like they're on the offense instead of defense.
I see this all the time. I'm the kind of guy who plays Metal Gear
Fuck!
Solid.
Fuck! Behind us.
I'm playing this game like Madden.
Oh, you're already doing it wrong. You need to be playing on like ESPN
Counter-Strike.
2K5.
What if
throwing
John
me to
Madden
Arctic.
just started commentating esports? How awesome would that be? John Madden for the next Madden esports league.
That actually
He
makes
has
me
his
sad
own
now.
esports team.
To remember or to be reminded that 2K5 is not System Link compatible.
NFL 2K5?
Yeah.
That's the one 2K5 game that I don't have. I have NBA
Really?
2K5,
That's like the one that like every. It's
Yeah,
it's
People
the,
still have
I have MLB 2K5, I've got NHL 2K5, and I got NBA 2K5, but I don't have...
I have NHL 2K5 and NFL 2K5. Those are the only ones I really cared about.
Hell, I have NHL 2K6 as well.
People still
Oh,
update the
really?
rosters for NFL 2K5.
They do! I was
It's
actually,
nuts.
like,
A couple years
I've
ago,
seen
I
wrestler
found that. I was
Steven
like,
Richards,
whoa.
he was talking about it.
I've seen
I didn't
roster
even know he was a
updates for
streamer.
NHL 09 on PC. It's cool.
Every time I wondered to myself, why were sports games so popular? I guess I have to remind myself.
Yeah,
People are
the most popular football game I've seen is Tecmo Super Bowl. That thing gets updates every year.
Oh, I mean, that's fucking, yeah.
I went to a convention tournament for that. I should. And
Are we talking about the Super Nintendo one?
the
third
NES,
one?
the NES one.
The one with Bo Jackson.
Yeah. Not only that, who else was there at that meetup was you guys know the guy who's like the announcer for NBA Jam, NFL Blitz, NHL
Yeah.
Blitz, like all the other games. Yeah, his name's Tim Kitzrow. I actually met him there, and I got him to sign my copy of NHL Hits.
Oh,
too.
cool.
Did you tell him to make a quote from the game too?
Yeah, that's what he did. One of my funniest things that I remember from playing NHL Hits a lot was I was always the Detroit Red Wings, but my friend, this was my first year of college, but my friend who played was always the Anaheim Ducks.
Wait, he did, Fitzroy did hits as well?
Yeah, he did Hits, he did Slugfest, he did Blitz, Jam, like all those. So anyways, my favorite line that came out of that was my friend always picked the Anaheim Mighty Ducks, and on their team they had Paul Correa, and his technique for like his strategy was always just hammering slap shots at the goalie. I had Dominic Hasek in goal, so every time that happened, like occasionally, sometimes the game, like Tim Kitzrow on the game would say, "Korea fires a missile." It was the funniest thing I ever heard in the game. Korea fires a missile. So yeah, I have him engraved that into my copy of it's 2002.
That's pretty friggin' incredible.
It just happened. His last name was fucking Korea. Like, Paul Korea, man, what a legend.
Are you sure you want me to sign that on your game?
He got injured. He got injured a ton when he played for the Ducks. Same with Eric Lindros when he was playing for the Flyers.
Damn!
Who was that? You, Mugen?
Yeah. Fuck that guy. Fuck Riley.
How dare you?
Yes. Terrorist wins.
It's trouble in Terrorist Town, boys. I haven't played that in ages either.
We're playing Prop Hunt.
I have Gmod and I've done nothing with it.
I am also the. Well, wait, no, I literally don't have it. I literally don't have that game.
Like, I bought Gmod, but then I realized, like, to have everything that you have to have Half-Life 2 and Counter-Strike and all that stuff. So, like, I basically bought the game with a bunch of error messages in it.
That's the best way to play it.
Yeah, I had so much stuff loaded on it that it ended up taking like 100 gigabytes out of my PC.
Good God.
2 gigabytes worth of error, eh?
All I did, I barely knew how to make the thing work. Like, I didn't know how to use the tools all that well. So all I just did was like download a bunch of maps.
For me, the custom maps were the best part.
Yeah.
It was kind of like, you know, how the original I was talking about it before. Counter-Strike, the original ones had like mini games.
There's so much you can do with if you know what you're doing with it. I mean, we've all seen those Gmod TF2 videos, right?
God damn.
Some of those are still memorable to this day. Rest in peace, Soldier, though.
Oh yeah, that's
Soldier died. Soldier down. Son, I'm told you were this.
There's more. No.
Yes, he said, bucket. Dear God, there's more. No!
No.
I also made a spy. Does it say you want the bucket? Yes. Oh, Scout, please. Go fuck yourself. Each and every one of you will be sent home to your mama in a box!
Retro stuff.
The guy who voices Scout actually does Team Fortress 2 stuff. Like, he streams on Twitch. I forget what his Twitch name is, but his voice actor's name's Nathan Betterly.
Is he good at the game?
He's okay. He ironically mains heavy and is terrible. But if you pay him like $200-something, he'll say something in a Scout voice.
200.
Oh,
That's a heavy price.
Yeah, it's a hefty price, but some people pay it.
For $200, I can buy a bunch of cards.
for $200, I could go and buy that Saturn mode.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the Genesis flash card that I want by the same guys is $300.
For $200, you'll be close to $300.
Like, I mean, I could wait for the Satiator. That's gonna be, which is gonna be less invasive.
Right. There's tons of options that you have. You have the Ree, the Phoebe, the Satiator, the Terra Onion. I think right now, based on
Yeah, but the problem with the Ree and the Phoebe is that guy's like a little bitch because he's like, I know.
Same with like the one guy who makes all the 3DS capture cards. Like, he only makes them one time a year, and like sometimes he'll make them, sometimes he won't. It's either Loopy or Ketsukitty.
Or then there's the GD. Apparently, the GDEMU guy is
the
also a little bitch.
the GD USB ROM thing.
I'm out of here for now, guys. I'll see you.
All right, man.
All
Catch you later.
Have a good rest of the night. Take care.
Oh.
Yeah, Noor, this is a strange Xbox port that was made.
I think it just got darker for whatever reason.
It was exclusive for the Xbox.
Oh, no, finish what you're saying. Sorry.
No, it was just somebody in chat was saying, they're like, what the hell? Xbox Counter-Strike? I said, yep.
Yeah, this exists for some reason, and we're playing it.
Oh no, there's a very good reason this game exists.
Money?
There's a well, that and notoriety. Like,
I want to see someday. I want to see some hacked out of this game. I want to see.
What was it? Was it on Xbox Nation magazine or was it on OXM when OXM was still big?
OXM.
It was like
the only reason why
like an unadulterated death blow or some shit to PS2 because like that at the time, like Counter-Strike at the time was like.
Yeah, because what did they have on PS2 at the time? Unreal Tournament?
No.
I have no idea. I never had a PS2.
No, there was an Unreal Tournament on PS2.
Yes, there was, but it wasn't online. It was
it wasn't online?
No, not dude.
Unreal
Quake
Tournament on
3
PS2
Arena.
was not online.
No, it wasn't. Quake 3 Arena and Unreal Tournament were not online, but did see ports.
The
yeah,
PS2
Twitch didn't even have
the PS2 just got its modern ass handed to it by the
Xbox.
Dreamcast. That is incredible.
CS source.
Yeah, no, the online game that you're thinking of as an FPS that people did play was Tribe's Aerial Assault.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that.
Yep, that was the FPS game that people played. The other game that was also extremely popular, and it was the Halo of PS2 was SOCOM 2.
Yeah, SOCOM 2.
Oh, I wish Xbox had SOCOM. I played Fireteam Bravo and Fireteam Bravo 2 on PSP back in the day.
Oh my god, that game is incredible.
SOCOM 2 or SOCOM 3. But like I got that game for free because some guy just literally handed it out to me when I was waiting in line for a convention. He was like, "Hey, you want a free game? Here you go." I'm like, "I don't even have a PS2.
God, dude, just like It was on. It's online,
Yeah.
handheld SOCOM.
Dude, I had the
probably played
headset for the
SOCOM over
PSP and
Soldier of
played
Fortune.
SOCOM for hours.
Yep.
It's great.
I mean,
I did too. I
Spent
was
a lot of
like,
time
man,
trying
this
to
is the most
glitch out of maps and stuff. There was that one snow map in I think it was Fireteam Bravo. You could like sidestep up onto the mountain and shoot people.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and you could also like clip through
That
the
was
map
another.
under one of the buildings and stuff. It was fun.
That was one of those games where, like, yeah, I literally never touched the single player, and every time I tried to, I was like, man, this is the most boring shit ever.
yeah.
I tried
I-
playing it a couple of months ago, and I was like, how did I play this with one joystick? Because it's
Yeah,
weird. You use the face buttons to, like, stop moving so you can aim, and it's really weird, but I was able to do it back in the day.
Yeah, I don't know if I could, because you do that for what's that game? Monster Hunter, and for the longest time, everybody who played Unite and everything was like, you can play this game. If you could use 2 joysticks, it'd be 2.
It's a hive mind, man. It's a hive mindset.
I hated that. Like, dude, I
didn't even get the whole premise or like what's the big idea of Monster Hunter, anyways.
Oh, that's easy. That's because it was like if you could get people together and play it, it was great.
It was
like,
just stupidly popular for no reason.
It was Capcom's version of Phantasy Star Online.
I mean, that makes sense, but if I'm gonna play Phantasy Star Online, I'm gonna fucking play Phantasy Star Online. You know?
True.
I mean, not right now. I need the Dreamcast fix, and that's $200.
I apparently can play it online on the Wii, but
the game.
Understand why.
I really want to get into PSO. One, that game is finally being released on Steam, I think this week, and 2, they're releasing like a new update of it called New Genesis sometime next year. But
that's basically a Realm Reborn.
Yeah, but it's you know, that major update. But I don't have enough space on my hard drive to do that right now. Plus, I would rather play it on an SSD than my 1 terabyte.
I don't play it because of the fact that like it has, you know, Asian style.
Oh yeah, I mean the game's been out in Japan for...
No, anti-cheat. No. I mean like Asian style anti-cheat bullshit. I'm just like
right. I mean the game's been out for 8 years in Japan. I don't know why they just decided to release it now here.
Oh, because Microsoft paid them. Because for the longest time, the only reason like we never got PSO 2 was because of all the license.
I mean, people literally just tried to make, translations of the Japanese servers before then.
Yeah. I tried to do that, but it was just such a.
There was also a PSO 2 anime tie-in that I heard, but I didn't think it was that good.
Oh really?
Same with Persona 5. Well, Persona 5 was kind of mixed to positive.
The one that I liked was Phantasy Star Zero. That was.
I heard everybody hated Universe. PS Universe.
Yes, it's true. It's not very fun. It was kind of hilarious.
I don't even know if you could play it
kind of
now.
plays.
I don't even know if...
Phantasy Star Universe is like, it's almost like Guild Wars in a way because
it's up to me now, isn't it? Kill one of the hostages, shit.
You made my mistake.
Well, I got my money back, that's all I care about.
But it's almost kind of like Guild Wars in a way
is this guy fucking Robert Downey Jr.? This guy looks like Robert Downey Jr. Look at my screen.
One of the hostages?
I killed fucking
You kill Iron Man?
Man. 3 was terrible.
Oh yeah. Not to mention what's the terrible Iron Man game on 360? Is it
Just
Iron Man 2?
Iron
Iron Man.
No, it's just Iron Man.
Like,
Why did Sega make Tony Stark?
What's the terrible Iron Man game? It's just Iron Man.
Iron Man.
I thought it was Iron Man 2, though.
There was an Iron Man 2.
I think so.
On Xbox? I don't know. I
What,
thought they just had one game.
Speaking of, what's your guys' opinions on a Spider-Man 3 game compared to?
I haven't really
What-
seen
what's
too much
Spider-Man?
of it. It looks nice, but I don't have a PS4, so I can't play it.
No, Spider-Man 3.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh,
I
yeah.
pretty much like
Never mind.
the only modern console I own at this point is Switch, and that felt like
Yeah,
Used to fucking
not counting my brother's PS4, the most modern console I own is the Wii U.
dude, like I'm having more fun when I play
Who's left?
online Time Splitters 3.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
I
if
had
they're
more
fun.
fun playing that than I had playing any FPS game I'd ever last 10
Dude,
years.
Time
And that's
Splitters
just
Future
how
Perfect is a blast.
yeah.
I love playing that online.
Yeah, I was just
Yeah.
playing that online a couple days ago.
It is such a sad state of affairs when a game almost 15 years ago
Yeah.
is no.
The amount of
Hey.
characters and stuff in that game is crazy.
Alright, it's down to
Like
this.
80 characters or something like
Where
that.
is the last
It's
guy?
not- But I agree that the story mode is not that good. It's not as good as the second one. But
Future Perfect?
yeah,
Future
but
Perfect had a
it's
really good story mode, and I'd say somewhat in some cases.
Well-
Yeah, this Crosshair is something else, man.
Oh crap, he's dead.
Oh, you got me.
well, I mean,
I'm so
when I say
bad.
that, I mean like the way because it's not GoldenEye.
Yeah, of course.
Which is what Time Splitters 2 is. The only problem
Yeah.
with that is that Time Splitters 2 is long and there's no health packs or anything
Oh
like
yeah.
that.
I mean that's what GoldenEye and Perfect Dark are based off of. I mean, if you've played Time Splitters 1, it definitely feels more arcade style than.
Oh yeah, dude, that game's basically like a mod of like a Quake mod or some shit.
Oh yeah.
When I actually saw it, I was like, yeah,
I think
that's like
what engine did they use? It's
fuck.
I can't play Time Splitters 2 because the aiming system is just too weird for me. I know it's like GoldenEye, but I'm just not very good at
Yeah.
it. Playing too
It's
many
much
Oh no,
modern
it's not very
shooters now,
good.
I
It's
can't
very
get at it.
old.
I'm glad that I changed over from GameCube to Xbox for. Time
That's why I like
Splitters 2,
Future Perfect, because the aim style is more modern.
Yeah. No, I totally get that. I
Well,
totally
if you'll
understand.
be around tomorrow, I'm trying to get a game of Time Splitters Future Perfect going.
I would
Alright.
honestly, I would honestly
Try
say
for, like,
Perfect Dark on 360 is better. Is a better representation of the next gen of GoldenEye than.
It's
than
far
Time
better
Splitters.
than the N64 version. I'll give it that.
Well, yeah, because it's actually playable.
Yeah, they fixed the frame rate. That's the biggest issue.
Yeah, it's actually I can play this game.
Hey, Demon's back.
Our favorite Brit.
He's not British.
What's he doing playing?
Well, there was a demon. There was one demon guy. I can't remember.
What's he doing playing Counter Strike?
Yeah, this is a
in the morning?
weird port. Thanks for tuning in from Austria, man.
Oh. But but that game, I was surprised at how quick those levels are. But the reason that it's actually like that is because there's so many fucking objectives to it that if it was any longer, like if it was longer than like 10 minutes
Which
to complete it, original Perfect Dark.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
they based that off. They based off of which actually, if you know the development history of that, they based that off of Super Mario 64, where like you could do, but rather you have to do them all in this order, going back to the hub world.
Mm.
But the thing with Nine Perfect Dark's objective is that they are incredibly, like they give you whatsoever.
They do what?
They are incredibly vague on what. tell
Yeah.
you. Like they might as well just say B James.
Hey, still going with Italy?
My
Yeah,
least
yeah,
favorite
yeah,
one
we are.
is if you guys have ever played the stage in GoldenEye, you know,
God damn it.
one where you have to phone in on the radio, but the radio is next to a alien explosion. So, like, if you try to kill anybody around it, yeah, there's a bunch of bad guards and bad guys around there. If you try to kill them, like blowing up. Whose idea was it? Whose idea was it to put that radio right next to 17 million explosive? And not only that, why does everything you shoot explode? The furniture explodes, the tables explode, the doors.
That's a GoldenEye
people
thing.
explode.
Yes, that's a GoldenEye thing.
Why?
See, what you didn't know is that everyone is doused in gasoline.
What is
Or everyone's
happening
made
in
of
Russia? Everybody, and like, don't these guys smoke all the time? So if like, not your
One spark
cigarette or something, they'll just fucking explode.
The whole base blows up.
Oh,
What
God.
happened? I was smoking cigarette and my chair caught on fire and blew up. What the hell?
I was trying to run. Plane exploded. Trying not to kill Sean Bean, but he exploded anyways.
Oh my god.
I'm trying to blow up the gas factory, but the fucking thing explodes.
Everything.
Why does that happen? There's some
Why
things in school that I
explode?
just not hate.
It's just game.
I don't get it. At least Perfect Dark.
It's like it explodes and it's like
But, I
crosses
mean,
Splinter
like,
Cell. What was that?
I mean,
Is something moving out there?
I mean, they changed it so in Perfect Dark, your guns can literally explode. Gun and explode. Well, and that's one of the mission objectives. You think like Michael Bay took GoldenEye?
Damn.
GoldenEye gets a every fucking explode.
But I mean, like I said, but it's fine because the game just the missions are so short. It's like it's not even. It takes like no time to do it. My only problem was in the second mission. You can't it's possible for the game to glitch and not and have to restart it.
Oh yeah, that happens.
Yeah.
I've got so.
Yeah, you can add me on Steam. I don't get on Steam too much, but I think it's I don't remember what I named it.
Have you guys played GoldenEye Source?
I have played
No,
it.
I
That
haven't.
game is. Here's the unfortunate part about that game. The unfortunate part about that game is that it plays exactly like GoldenEye. And that's bad for a PC kind of thing because it takes 5 headshots to kill somebody,
Right.
like in the N64 game.
Unless you're playing the old Chuck.
And that's a problem. And so, like, when you're shooting someone with, like an RCP-90 in their head, and they're like, it's not fucking, they're not dying. Why aren't you dying?
Yeah, unless
because-
you know they're behind a door.
Shit, you're friendly.
Shoot the door.
Oops. Oh, I'm just getting like stun locked between the bullets.
Who would have thought your favorite games have not aged as well?
Well, it's not that they haven't aged well. Like, the maps and everything are very good.
They're
The
basic.
problem is they didn't change-
It's as basic as.
I mean, you have to change the damage model. You really do. We're not playing N64 anymore. This is on PC now.
I mean, for one thing, everybody knows that Oddjob is.
Oh, well, I've never seen as many odd jobs, but I think you can turn them off.
I understand why they did that. Oddjob was supposed to be regular sized, but the developers of Oddjob Oddjob for Knick-Knack. He was in another movie. And Knick-Knack's actor is famous for playing this guy called Tattoo, a show called Fantasy Island, and he was like 2 feet tall. And that's why they confused Oddjob with this guy, and why Oddjob is 2 feet tall. Still doesn't explain why.
So wait, so Oddjob is like Tattoo?
Yeah, Oddjob is like Knick-Knack. I forget which one it's from.
So wait, was Oddjob supposed to be Knick-Knack?
I think so. Either that or Oddjob was just supposed to be regular.
He's an Asian man. He's supposed to be short.
I mean, the guy who played Oddjob in Goldfinger, known to be pretty big for an Asian guy. He was a professional wrestler.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's right. I died, so I lost everything.
Like the main bad guy, I'd say actually was. Main bad guy in Goldfinger, actually growing up, and he was a Nazi. He was a part of the Nazi party. But he was more of an actor. Interesting history lesson for you kids.
We are all disease terrorists. Oh shit.
Oh yay, Discord took my money. Money that I don't have.
I don't know what the conversion rate is, but in the U.S. you can pick up an Xbox for like $20 to $40 usually.
It's
so not
usually
damn
$60 US here.
Well, if you get lucky, if you use like Goodwill or eBay, I've managed to get them for pretty cheap.
Goodwill's kind of going up.
Heck, I got one for like $20 one time, $5 for the Xbox and $15 for shipping.
Yeah,
I'm just happy right now that no one's caught wind of like Xbox. But I think the reason why is because of the clock capacitor thing.
Maybe.
Because yeah.
I'm sure a lot of Xboxes have died because of the clock
PS2
capacitor.
stuff is going up. Actually,
right now it's GameCube, dude.
Yeah, GameCube is still stupid.
Fuck.
I mean, the component cable for GameCube goes for like what, like $150 to $200?
$200. Yeah, $200.
Yeah.
Playing Phantasy Star Online on GameCube. Expensive.
The reason is
Not only do
because
you need
it's
the
a
game,
special
which is like,
crystal.
it's
It's apparently
a adapter, which is the keyboard. I mean, you don't need keyboard controllers. Or I'd just say it's not worth it.
Well, I mean, like you can get to do the same with with the Wii. So
Yeah, if you're gonna play it.
If you want to play Sith Hack, like there you go. I'm probably gonna end up having to get a wired USB adapter. I gotta remember which one.
I'm glad that I still own a GameCube. Actually, it's the one that goes later one day. It's just
but I'd have to like mod it or do something too because I'm not paying like 90.
I think.
Well, I might pay $90 for Skies of Arcadia again.
Between the Super Nintendo and the
There are some pretty cool GameCube mods though, like the HDMI is cool.
the HDMI. I would not do an HDMI mod for that.
Yeah, I got
the
you.
N64.
No,
The N64 graphics are even upscale to me. I just keep.
No, your English is fine, man. I can understand you just fine. I used to play PlayStation a bit because my brother had a PS2, but I've always been Xbox, so the joystick placement was always kind of weird, but not too bad.
I went from N64 to Xbox, and like, I think it's either that or I went from N64 to GameCube then Xbox.
I went from GameCube to Wii, and then just went backwards in time.
Yeah.
Like after the Wii, I picked up N64, Super Nintendo. That's when I started getting into retro stuff.
Yeah, my brother got a 64 when it came out, so I played that some, and then Xbox and like PS2 era. A lot of my friends had PlayStation 2.
I'm the kind of guy who would probably go from NES to Genesis because I did not care that much for the Super Nintendo.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's a heavy statement to say. I know.
Yeah, that's
a lot of Super Nintendo games I just don't care for as much. Not to say I don't hate the system, right? I think the system's fine, and I do appreciate a lot of the games on there, like Chrono Trigger, Kirby Superstar, Super Mario Kart. Those are the games that I will definitely play on Super Nintendo. But most games between Super Nintendo and Genesis, I'd rather just play on Genesis.
See, I like the N64, but like when I remember like how many games I'll actually play on the N64,
Right.
I was like, goddamn.
Yeah, the N64 doesn't have the best library. I mean, it's very small and very short, but it's quality over quantity. Like the AAA titles that are on N64 between Mario, Zelda, a lot of Nintendo's offerings, the
Resident Evil 2.
Yeah, Resident Evil 2, the best version of that game. It's.
I don't know if it's the best version. At least if you care about the movies, the little CG
Right.
cutscenes, like
How they managed to do that on the N64, anyways, is amazing.
it's a bigger one, and then they compress the fuck out of that game.
Yeah, like how they managed to get that to work is amazing. So
And those people, Angel Studios, now work at Rockstar now.
Yeah,
They're the guys who do the Red Dead Redemption.
there was supposed to be a port of GTA 1 to the N64, but that never happened.
Maybe, but like the game, god damn. But the game you're probably thinking of that ended up just being GTA was Body Harvest.
Yeah, Body Harvest.
Which I own.
Yeah, I've got that.
I might play through it, but it's not that great.
I'd rather play that than Space Station Silicon Valley.
Oh, I don't know, man. That space is pretty good.
I did not like that game. I honestly did not.
It makes me wish Rockstar would make more games like that instead of just GTA all.
I don't think they made this. I think they published it instead, but Rockstar.
No. They didn't. No, Rockstar made it.
Yeah, no. But there was a different game that I'm talking about. I think they published Earthworm Jim 3D on the N64.
No, that's
that game was
Interplay.
Not that good.
Yeah, I got your ass.
It wasn't terrible, but it was mediocre. I'd give it a 5 out of 10, maybe.
Well, I mean, Earthworm Jim 3D is pretty bad. So. I know there's a god. You can get that.
Oh, Nacho got me.
You'd much rather be playing Rayman instead of Earthworm Jim.
Well, I survived.
There's a Charlie in the bushes.
Remember, if you hold in the right stick, you can look around faster.
I did not know that.
Flashlight, that's not.
Ha ha ha.
Like
Rayman 2, man, was that? That's a pretty cool game. I need to play it on Dreamcast or PS2.
Yeah, I had it on N64. I didn't play much of it, but what I did play, it was nice.
My only problem with Rayman 2 is that it wasn't Banjo-Kazooie, and Banjo-Kazooie
I have
is
not
like
played
God.
Banjo-Kazooie. It's on my
I have
list.
Banjo-Kazooie, but I've barely played much of it.
It's so good!
I didn't
fuck,
play much
Flashman.
Banjo-Tooie. The one part of Banjo-Tooie
You
that
possibly got killed by the worst player. Congrats.
And I played the first person part of it.
Did I flash you?
Oh, shit.
Did you unpass it?
God.
Yeah, no,
Did you
I
get
mostly
hit by
just
my
have
flashbang?
Xbox consoles. A couple of the
That's
original
true.
Xboxes special edition, and then Xbox 360 and Xbox One.
I think probably one of the best multiplayer experiences.
How
I've had
horrible
with the
is it that
N64.
Xbox OG still has like the best online games even now.
Yeah, there's definitely good piles of a bunch.
Yeah, I pay for gold, and I play more on here with you guys playing random ass old games than I do multiplayer on Xbox One.
Yeah, like the only reason why
I get free games from gold, but I don't play multiplayer as much as I should.
The only reason
I got the ultimate $1 because like
yeah, I did that.
Game Pass for
mine will expire.
It was the only way that I could play.
November.
Yeah, mine's gonna expire in like 2 weeks. So, but it's
the only reason why I would even renew my Xbox Live Gold probably just to play, COD Black Ops Zombies again, and even then, that game's not as good now as it was 10 years ago. Not by any.
I would play Perfect Dark with people. That's about it, but no one plays it. So.
Perfect Dark.
I would definitely play
XBLA or PT0.
Oh God, Perfect Dark 0. Oh.
I've got that. That was definitely overhyped when that came out on the 360 at launch.
I don't know what the fuck was up with that game,
the first
man.
Perfect Dark. My brother had it. I just remember thinking the guns were so
What happened with that game is it was the Microsoft era. This was the time when Microsoft bought Rare and the quality was just not the same.
Yeah, they just ended up going to Connect Games, which we know how that went.
Yeah, they made a.
I don't even. Yeah. Well, it would. You know what? It wouldn't have been so bad. Yeah, but that's because they took all the stuff out of Connect.
Yeah, you remember Project Milo? Like the whole interactive boy thing.
Oh yeah.
It's like, hey Milo, and touring around.
Oh my God, what did they do to Conk?
That became nothing. And then it was like, connect me with Sarah, and it was like, you can see what your friends are doing, and that never happened.
Was Milo supposed to be Project Dimitri?
I don't know what Project Dimitri is.
Project Dimitri is the, or at least when Molyneux was talking about it, this was when he was still at Microsoft. During Xbox, what happened, he was talking about it, and it was like, it's supposed to be like almost like high school, and you were, it's like high school the game. And you were, like, anything could happen with your character and shit. It's the same old.
High school the game. I believe we call that Persona 5.
Do what?
I believe we call High School the game, Persona 5.
Persona 5. Yeah. I thought I
got it.
That's a nice collection, Newer. I only have Game Boy Color and PSP for my handhelds.
Man, I'm so awful.
The consoles is all Xbox. Well, I have an NES Classic, but
Christmas season the problem out, it was just like they were selling this on eBay for thousands of dollars, and people were buying them.
Yeah.
It was complete and utter craziness.
Yeah. The SNES Classic demand wasn't as high because Nintendo gave more.
Now, depending on whenever Nintendo will get off their asses do an N64 Classic, I don't care if I have an N64 plus the EverDrive. I will buy that thing.
I'd get an N64 Classic.
I would pay $200 for an N64.
Here's the bad part of the N64 Classic.
But
one, it's going to require even more horsepower, or at least I don't know. Like
the emulation isn't as good.
It's very shit. Even when it was on,
I will be incredibly surprised. It depends on what games they're going to release. I mean, obviously they're going to put Mario Kart, Smash, Zelda.
Ow. God damn it.
We'll be lucky if we get Turok.
Well, see, here's the problem with N64 Classic. You will be surprised at how many, like, first of all, Rare is the biggest draw for the N64.
Oh, yeah.
Two, there's a lot of games on there. And, like, that's some of the best licensed games.
Most of the N64 library sports are racing games.
Yeah, they're just...
So, if they don't get the support from Rare, then that's going to be a big drawback. If Microsoft will license that out to them.
Yeah.
Like, it's just and I mean, like, but see, that's the reason.
I finally got one.
The only reason to own an Xbox One
Going
for
for
me
nice
is
little
like
game,
Rare
right?
Replay.
Yeah, that's like besides Halo or the Master Chief Collection, which I guess now is on PC. Rare Replay was like the only game that interested me in buying an Xbox One.
Yeah, like that's why I haven't
Because
really bothered.
either the rest of the games were on PC or the exclusives were just shit.
What exclusive? They'd actually have to have. That requires you to have developers working on stuff.
What's the one game that they tried to hype up?
Gears and Forza.
I Son of Rome. Is that the
The
game?
Crytek game? Yeah, the Crytek game. I think that's like the most original thing that Crytek ever made, besides like, because
Crisis.
I still do not understand the draw of that thing, because it seemed like nobody gave two shits. Like once Crisis 2 like hit, it's like whatever.
Crisis 3.
Yeah, it's like, oh, the bow and arrow. Okay, but the gameplay was so heavily consoleized anyway. So
yeah, you got the guys who made Splitter to do this, and this is what they came up with. Not to mention whatever that PS3 exclusive was.
There was a PS3 exclusive from Crytek.
I think it.
God damn it!
I forget what. Let me check.
I didn't know they made anything except
Haze, that was it.
Oh no, that's not. No, that's the Perfect Dark guys. That's Dam Buster. That's Free Radical.
Yeah.
They became Crytek UK after.
Yeah, they became Crytek. Those are the guys who worked on Crisis.
Oh.
And then Warface.
They worked on
think
Warface.
Haze is quite a good game.
They were supposed to do Battlefront 3 as well, like in the classics.
Yeah, that was sad. No, sadness.
And then we all know how that turned out.
You're not doing that anymore.
Yeah, no.
What?
Did they revoke the Star Wars license from EA?
No.
They didn't?
I don't think so.
No.
I mean, I've never played
Especially
Battlefront 2
like they have an agreement.
public like beta they
Yeah,
had.
because when Disney bought out LucasArts and then shut down when they bought out LucasArts and then pretty much shut them down, that was incredibly disappointing.
What? Damn it! Yeah, like and then Battlefront and Battlefront 2 were not as good as those games that came out.
Oh yeah, no, Battlefront 2 was horrendous. We all know how that happened. EA.
How do you?
EA immediately proved themselves as the worst company of that year by doing that.
How do you fuck that up? There's
Microtransactions. That's how.
no, not even that. Like even taking away that, it's still not good.
Yeah, it's still a pretty shitty game when it came out.
Yeah, you can't
People
control.
are arguing that like it got better. No, I can't see. I can't see past the damage of what they did to that game.
You can't
Not to
even
mention-
do AT-ATs. I can't. Why can't I control AT-ATs? I could do that in Battlefront 2.
Not to mention, if you guys remember the Reddit ad that was horribly notorious. Like one of the things that like people asked was like, why do I need to play this game for 40 hours just to unlock Darth Vader, or like pay 80?
Pride and accomplishment.
That sense of pride and accomplishment. That comment got like negative 700,000 downvotes on
Yeah.
Reddit.
It was like the most downvoted Reddit thread.
In Reddit history.
And they actually had the ability to say, well, if you don't like it, don't
that
play or
thing
something
is
like
on
that.
like That thing is on a shit-stained plaque now.
He was like the CEO or somebody was like, y'all are being whiny babies or something. It's like not a good look, dude.
They literally just straight up told us, "Fuck you. We just want your money."
Yeah, basically.
I really I was upset about that shit.
I don't get how can they get away with that.
I wanted to get Battlefront 2, but I knew that it would be bad because of EA.
Yeah. Okay. You know what?
They got the government to be like,
okay,
we need to start looking at this shit.
Yeah. You know what this actually reminds me of? That Christmas that Battlefront 2 came out, that was the Christmas that my brother got a PS4, and we were both hoping that one of us would get a PS4. So what I did, just in case, was I actually gifted my brother. I went out to GameStop and bought him a physical copy of Persona 5 for Christmas, and I gave it to him when he got his PS4, because I got his PS4. I gave it to him, and not even a day passed. And he told me to take it back because he didn't even open up the game to try it out.
Wow.
Like he straight up told me that he didn't want it. And the thing that I'll never forget that was totally insulting to me is I asked him what game did he want instead, and take a wild guess as to which one it was.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess Star Wars.
Yeah. So
and you were just debating, like, do you really want this?
Yeah. So the very next day, I went back to GameStop, stood in line in the return section, and I went up to the cash register guy, and he was looking at me. I was like, "Why are you returning this game?" And I'm like, "My brother didn't want it." And so he looked at me and he joked at me. It's like, "Oh yeah, what did your brother want instead? Battlefront 2?" So he starts laughing behind the counter, and I'm just sitting there with a straight face. And then, like 5 seconds later, he realized I'm serious, and I'm like, I want to see your brother here and tell him that he has absolute shit taste in games, because he turned down the best game of 2017 for the absolute. So instead of gifting him Battlefront 2 instead, I just told him, fuck that. I'm gonna go to the bookstore across the street and just buy some manga, and that's what I did.
I don't know what's more depressing: the fact that you can't make a good a good Battlefront, despite there being plenty of despite
there being 2 already.
Yeah, it's like, what, you couldn't play the. That's another reason why I fucking hate a lot of like RPGs and shit.
Right.
Or like I hate Breath of the Wild, because a lot of the shit that's in it that's bad, like the degradation and all that other stuff, always got fixed. Like, that already got fixed in other video games.
Video game launches.
And all you are you literally telling me you couldn't go like play an an open world RPG from the last 10 years, like, that had this shit in it?
Gone are the days of literally, like, when you buy a game, what you bought is what you get, and like nothing else. Like, no more DLC. Like, now they just release a game half finished, and then they just updated it as it goes on, and that's just what the norm is nowadays. And I feel like, that has its goods and its downs. Like, for a game,
it's a crutch.
Yeah, for a game like PSO on Dreamcast that came out in 2000, they literally had to release an entirely new game, like a new version of the game on a separate disc.
Well, that's what PSO 2 Plus is. It's supposed to be like, it's supposed to fix all the exploits or some shit.
Yeah, and 64 games were notorious. You realize how many like different versions of Ocarina of Time they released? Like 5.
As far as I know,
really?
Like, as far as I know, there's only like 2.
364, not counting the Japanese versions. The ones on Wii Virtual Console, the Wii U Virtual Console release, the GameCube releases, and they're all like different versions with different patches and bugs. 2 of them.
As far as I know, the only ones is the one where they took out the Quran music. Which is also in Kokuto Chojin. And that game got pulled, and that's made by the people who did Cobalt.
Right.
I like Cobalt.
Turok Rage Wars on N64 was notorious for that because
it
the
had
black
a,
card version. There's a game-breaking bug that doesn't finish one
Yeah.
of the modes. So
and if you are
you had to send the game in to Acclaim to get like the game fixed, and they'd send you like a black cartridge version or a
Wow.
gray
No,
cartridge.
no, it
version.
wasn't a black cartridge, it was a gray
is-
cartridge.
Yeah, the problem is that was like never really, and like they never told you about that. So the gray cartridge version of fixed is worth like $200 compared to like $10 version of the black cartridge version that has the bug in it. And fortunately, I have the N64 EverDrive that lets me play the fixed version. So honestly, that's what was holding me off from playing that game. And now that I have the EverDrive, that I can play that game and not spend $200. I mean, I did spend $200.
I need to get an EverDrive.
Yeah, it was definitely worth the money.
There are some game-breaking bugs. I don't know how you just. don't
There you
catch
go!
One of the
Ocarina of Time.
True Crime games on Xbox. I think it's New York. Where you get to a point where you can't beat it. Like you're trying to push this guy off a beam, and you can't press the button fast enough, so he just pushes you every time.
Oh, I actually killed
I
somebody.
managed to soft like
that was extremely lucky of you. I was like way behind those guys, just running with the bomb.
Yeah.
So
That's what you get, Demon.
On one hand, yeah, I'm glad that games can be updated like that nowadays, where you don't have to buy an entirely new version of that. But on the other hand, it makes me feel bad that, like, you know, what you pay.
Unless it's a Street Fighter game.
Yeah.
Still gotta buy new.
Games with updates is just like a commodity nowadays. You know,
Fuck,
Release
man.
the game broken, we'll update it
What
after.
the hell was that?
So
That's
I don't
what it
see
is
why
nowadays.
they just don't take the time to fix the game up as much as possible when they release it.
I have to.
I don't know
I
if it
still
comes
need to
down
find
to
the
just
greatest hits
laziness
copy
or
of
pushing
Mecha
the
Soul,
schedule,
'cause I wanna
but
play
it's
that
really
online.
annoying that they do that.
You could
Like
also
day
just
one
mod
patch,
your
like there shouldn't be a day one patch thing. Shouldn't
Yeah,
exist.
Day one patches are just common for Xbox and PS.
Well, you know, there's another reason why they have those, right? The day one patch is also so that, like, when the reviewers are done playing it, if there's like things that have to be grinded out, so that they could patch it and make it so it's shit for everyone else.
You think that'd be part of the testing process beforehand?
Yeah, they're paying the
like QA.
Well, I mean, it's been known for a long time.
Yeah, they're paying the
reviews are paid for. Yeah,
put good reviews on it. That's what IGN and games.
Yeah, IGN. IGN, too much water.
There's nothing clear cut.
Yeah, but what really bugged me was like we tried taking the because what happened was all of the polygons from the 3DS were actually compressed images. They were compressed images, and so the reason for that is so that when the new stuff ships, when the new systems come out and stuff, they could just take those and port those over and just use the same engine.
Yeah, they got lazy.
But apparently, that didn't work out for the Switch game. So they had to make new stuff, but it's all crap.
I don't get it. Like that thing also bothers me about the national issue as well. It's like you have a game on the 3DS that holds like what 4 something gigabytes, and then you have a much upgraded version on the Switch with cartridges that hold like 32 gigabytes. And you're telling me that you can't hold every single Pokemon in the game?
Well, how much are we at now? Like 600?
Yeah, I think they... What? No, they're up to like 1,000 now.
I mean, fuck that.
Yeah, I lost count after Gen 3 or whatever. Imagine
I got Monster Crown. That was...
Imagine the Poke Rap they would have to do for them. They'd be singing for 20 minutes.
You know, I'm sure someone on YouTube has actually made a Poke Rap
yeah, that
with all of it.
Yeah, that's when you turn the Poke Rap into Poke Prog. Prog songs go on for like 20 minutes straight.
Fuck!
I'm just imagining a Pokemon band playing Jethro Tull.
That round ended very quickly.
Yeah, it did. What
was
map
terrible
is this? I've
forever.
never played on this map.
What did it
Is this
say
an
it
Xbox?
was?
I switched to T.
Is this an Xbox map or a
so I can
PC
help you
map?
guys.
That's a shit, man. What?
Where am I going?
Every man for himself.
Where am I going here? Where did I... Where is this?
Well, this is Brazil.
Brazil? My name is Dookie Nuki.
No, that's
Wait.
Can't you tell this is New York?
Cuidado, el balsa.
Yeah, this is the subway, just minus the train.
This is the subway map from
I actually
Times
quite
Square.
like this map, but this is like...
God damn it!
Can't even tell. I'm terrorist. So.
I really was like the last. Nope, it's like one person. Stop.
Just the Asians a bit weird though. because
Is
they don't have
anybody?
a doorway
No.
by the entrance to be.
Damn it, Riley! It's all your fault. That's why I lost. You're why I
'Cause
lost.
I don't know where I am! What map is this?
I told you we're in
That's me
Brazil.
on pretty
This
much
is
every
not
map.
fucking Brazil!
Alright, Cuba.
Come on, I've seen GoldenEye. I've seen the movie. This looks like Mercenary Park from
God,
2002.
dude, I could watch that again. I could watch that. That is one of the most watchable 007 movies ever for me. Like I could just have that on.
I honestly wonder, like, when people talk about GoldenEye, how
Oh,
many
I'm
people
being shot
remember
from
that's
behind.
based on a movie?
Oh, the video game?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure everyone understands that. They didn't stop being based on anything on a movie until like
Agent Under Fire.
Agent of Fire, and then you had Nightfire, and then you had what is actually technically supposed to be a movie. It was the script was a movie, but it didn't end up happening. And it's supposed to be Pierce Brosnan's last one, and that was Everything or Nothing. Yeah. Dude, I would have watched like Willem Dafoe as a kid. Like,
Yeah, I
in
always
KGB
thought
and
Everything or Nothing was a movie, because I had the Game Boy game. So I just assumed it was, and I learned recently it wasn't, and my mind was
What
just
about the
blown.
James Bond game on it?
Wait, you're talking about the the Everything or Nothing Game Boy game?
Yeah, I had it on Game Boy Color.
There was a...
Oh, well,
That
it was
was on
Game
Game
Boy
Boy
Advance
Color?
actually.
There was also...
Yeah, I don't think it was on-
okay, yeah. There's also the Xbox game, but I didn't have that one. I had Game Boy Advance.
There was a Nightfire on Game Boy Advance, which was pretty impressive. I mean, it was like...
Yeah,
it
it's a
was like
first-person
3D.
shooter.
Yeah, it was a 3D first-person shooter on Game Boy Advance. That was... I mean, it wasn't the best game, but it was technically impressive for the system.
Yeah,
Like Doom.
I agree to that.
Doom 2 were on Game Boy Advance as well.
Apparently, some of the Jaguar games though. Those were
One of my
those were-
favorite-
Talk about that.
Game Boy Advance games was Kelly Slater's Pro Surfer. And I tried playing that recently on my Xbox emulated, and I was like, how did I play this?
Huh.
It's so grainy and blocky looking.
Well,
But I played
yeah,
it all the
'cause
time. Like, I
I've got a
loved
Mac-
surfing Jaws and stuff. It was fun.
I've got a Matt Hoffman BMX game on Dreamcast, and one of the games on N64, which is a complete rip Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, is Razor Freestyle Scooter. Yes, the Razor Scooter got a game,
Yeah,
That's great.
and it's
I remember
horrible.
that.
I think I saw a random video on that a long time ago.
It's horrendous.
Dude, Dave Mirror got a lot for like making a BMX game.
But I had the Matt game.
Damn it, Riley! You dropped the bomb.
Dropped a bomb on me, baby. You dropped a bomb on me.
Fuck!
Drop the bomb, baby. Drop the bomb.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
can
I'm
anyone
so
actually
happy.
hear the person who's
I
talking
ended up
in
picking
game?
up. I don't.
Can anyone hear the person who's talking in game?
Oh no. I
Okay,
can
I
kinda hear
can.
'em.
So, well, obviously I don't have a game headset, so.
Are you seriously playing that fucking song?
Scat band,
God
man.
damn. Oh, I ended up finding and picking up Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks for Xbox. I had to have that shit.
Drop the bomb. What you tell me?
Turn me off, turn me off. You pop the bomb on me.
Enough of the Gat band.
God damn it!
Dang it, Bobby!
Unless you want me to put the Commodores now. Commodore was the line of rich. No.
Where's he at, Riley?
He's in the barn.
He's in Brazil.
Fuck!
See that?
Yeah, that's where he is. I mean,
Ah,
it's
yeah.
on my screen. I'm streaming. You guys can watch me.
I'm playing the game. I don't need.
I'm screen peeking last one.
You could also screen peek me, I guess, if you really wanted to cheat.
Why are you streaming now? Ha! You are. Just have 3 of us set up. We're all gonna compile this anyways, right?
Yep. That would actually be cool, a 3-screen perspective.
Yeah. I mean, Demon, you're still here, right?
I want to stream this.
I mean,
Like,
we
I
did
don't know,
that
I
for
don't-
we did that for Future Perfect.
Oh, nice.
Like,
Yeah.
is that
The
Whoa!
death match where we were playing with the revolvers in the hotel that got close to like the last kill. That was awesome.
what do you use? What's your capture card?
GV USB 2.
I use a Elgato HD60S.
I want to get the StarTech USB 3 HD, but that's like another $200.
Are you using HDMI or are you using component? 'Cause that's
Composite.
what
I'm using a component to HDMI.
I need one that goes
I don't have any.
both component and HDMI.
He's going for the bomb.
I got lucky a while back and snagged some Microsoft OEM component cables for a pretty good deal from Canada.
I thought I saw something like that at the market, but it's just like
Because I found the
my
brick.
God.
I own it. I found the
It's not gonna be it.
the HD
Enhanced
the HD.
AV pack.
Yeah,
Nice.
I found it at a flea market for $5 because I actually was
Dang, that's a
looking.
good deal.
steal deal.
Yeah, I know, right?
I paid
Because
like
I was actually
38 for the cable.
because I was actually looking for. I never found the cable. I actually had to go get some myself. They're like some shitty Walmart cable, so I can't tell.
Yeah,
Like,
I know now enough to not do third-party stuff, cables and.
well, dude, good luck trying to find like.
If you
X-
combine the box you got with
except
like
for-
monoprice cables, you'd probably get good quality.
But,
I mean,
I figured PS2.
I'm doing okay. It's not,
That
but I'll
said,
probably go
whenever the guys who are doing the Castlevania, no, HD Retrovision, they're said to be working on a component cable for the Dreamcast. Because they
oh yeah.
the only other thing that the Dreamcast usually uses is VGA for whatever. It's like the only system that I know that uses VGA as an output.
See, now they've been in A a bunch. Now they're just like,
Avenged.
what the fuck?
Yeah, where is everybody?
I don't know. I was wondering the same
Yeah.
thing.
Where's the computer
Ollie,
room?
plant the bomb here.
Yeah, I was looking for the target. It was like you're in the zone, but I couldn't find the target.
Where's the bomb?
Yeah, bomb
Well, I
got
know you
planted.
can't.
Okay, this one is really easy to defend.
Someone set us
If I
up the
could
bomb.
pick up the damn weapon. There
What
we
you
go.
say? You have no chance to survive. Make your time.
I don't even know where the bomb is.
I'm hungry. Still left here.
This is a good strat.
To walk around aimlessly?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god! I died from that far away. Wow.
We still have last light in the game.
That's
but he's not-
insane.
Yeah, it's just us five. Fine, it's the Fab Five. There were five of them, though.
We can do it, guys. We got this.
We've been at this for 3 hours.
We've been,
Jesus.
yeah, I was just gonna say, y'all been going for like 3 hours. I joined not too long after.
I mean, I was gone for a half hour because cats.
Oh my god.
Oh shit!
There's a Charlie in the bushes.
Oh my god!
Died.
Fuck!
Who died? Who died? He's following us, ain't he? No, he's dead.
Where are my teammates? Sitting there, doing nothing. Very good.
Yeah, it's us, it's you.
Okay, Bond's
Basically.
here. Kitchen's here, bathrooms here. Wait, are we not supposed to sit right next to you?
You know what I also
Oh,
love
there
about
he is.
this is also
Yeah, I
There's
found
also
him.
one
He's,
of the-
he's trench. Trench. Coming up.
Oh. I don't know why they removed the passage, around the base spawn.
This is why you should
version of the map.
dedicate servers. Community servers and shit.
Because it just makes going deep
To
so much
this.
harder.
Counter-Strike Kai fam Discord server.
Where are we just
Don't
talking
give
about?
somebody the idea. It'll
Oh
happen.
shit! I've got.
Wow. I died.
Well, I mean, like, I like games, like, where I can just relax and
Yeah.
enjoy myself. And I don't have to play competitively.
Alright, Noor, thanks for tuning in, man. Hope you enjoyed the stream.
If you want to play some casual
make sure to
CS,
follow.
Counter-Strike, you should get CS 1.6 and play on the Brazilian and Indian servers.
Oh, no, I'm not talking about
It's really casual.
CSGO. I'm not even talking about CSGO. I just like... I'm talking about, like, Xbox games and shit. Like, dude,
No.
when it comes to first-person shooter games, I'm
Yeah,
playing
I'm
fucking
just
time
punched in.
splitters.
Now we wait for the bait.
The thing with CS 1.6 though is like based on like the
Ah! There's Amy.
of the servers you're connected to, like the skill set of the players is like really varied. So like in Australia, it's all the best players in the world, and you go to India, it's like the worst players, like people who've never played a first-person shooter game before.
I know there was a bunch of guys that I used to play with all the time on on Unreal Championship 2, and they were just so too fucking good.
Oh, was that
There's some people
Kojak?
like that in this Discord. Never played with them, but I've seen them, and I'd get wrecked for sure.
Got him.
I remember I played him once on his host, and I was able to like tie it up with him, but got disconnected before the match ended.
That is the game that
Okay.
Unreal Championship 2 Andrew Conflict is the game that Unreal that champions wanted to be. It wanted to be that game.
Did you hear about
think it
I've
does.
seen Unreal Championship 2 as a lot, but I never picked it up for it. Same with the what's his name, Greg Max Paintball or whatever it is.
Did
Oh,
you guys
Greg
hear about the
Hastings?
PC port
Yeah,
leak for
Max-
Unreal?
Oh, that game. No, that's more like a Counter-Strike offshoot kind of game. It's more like casual
I
Counter-Strike.
gotta remember that there's paintball and it's
Oh, that is.
Oh,
painful.
Jesus. I got wrecked.
It is how painful work.
same for Ninja Gaiden.
Fuck!
I've got the
Shit!
first Ninja
I like,
Gaiden, but I don't have Ninja Gaiden Black or Sigma.
I like
I'm
Rocket
trying to
League.
find Ninja
That's
Gaiden
just
Black. I can't
Halo.
fucking find that
That's
game.
done.
And I don't remember when or where I got it.
Demon,
Apparently
what leak were you
the,
asking about?
Sorry, what?
You said that something leaked.
Yeah, Unreal Championship 2, like a PC port in the source code.
Oh, cool.
Oh, dude.
I didn't hear about that.
There's been a shit.
Wait,
ton
there
of
actually
cases.
was.
There's been more
I put a video
this
uploaded
week.
on my YouTube.
Ugh, that's a tongue twister.
Alright.
There's been more leaks this week than on Wiki. Leaks this leak.
Was there another Nintendo leak recently?
I think they compiled some Wii stuff.
I feel like I saw
Last
something on Modern
They
Vintage
did
Gamers
SNES.
channel.
Damn it,
Something
Damon,
else,
why did
another
you do
one.
it?
I think they did Wii stuff.
Yeah, there was like I think
Yeah,
like quite
I've
a few
been
of
following
the
that all.
SNES games source code leaks.
I've been following that
Oh.
recently.
I think like someone got hacked, and they had the source code.
The guy who
Should
did
have had
the Twitter
NordVPN.
was found.
Code
Some
line.
Yeah, it was like
16-year-old
a
kid from
Chinese
Florida.
company that did like the Chinese.
Oh, is this about the NordVPN thing?
Yeah. No, it was Cloudflare.
Yeah, and I was like, everyone is saying that you should get NordVPN.
Yeah,
Like, dude, that
yeah,
shit got
yeah.
hacked.
It's
man.
kind of
Fuck
become
that.
a YouTube meme. It's like you see NordVPN a lot.
Honestly, I'd hate for the guy who has to do YouTube.
Fuck.
As bad as it's been in the last couple of years, YouTube Rewind has got to be a shit show.
I don't think they're gonna have one. I don't know what they would do.
I mean, what are they going to talk about?
I mean, if it wasn't NordVPN, it was gonna be Raid Shadow Legends.
Yeah,
Brought to you
those
by
are the two ones that
Raid
people
Shadow-
joke about.
Brought to you by Raid
Shadow Legends. Dude,
Play the
I once got an email about
RPG ever
reviewing
made.
a makeup kit. They were like, I love your videos. We'd like to send you this makeup kit. And they wanted to charge me for it. But I'm just like, I'm a guy who does mostly gaming videos. Did you even look at my channel? Like, no way you think that I'm doing a makeup review. If you looked at my channel.
Well, it'd be great, man. You can do it.
I mean, you'll get an audience. That's right. You get the audience from girls says that gamer girl bathwater.
Oh, God.
Oh my god, I still
I
can't
can't believe that was the
$100.
thing. Gamer bathwater.
Fuck you,
what the
Nacho.
hell? The sad thing is, somebody would probably buy that.
Speaking of, I don't know if you guys saw this, but
I should have just gone back.
some company, I forget what, they like specialize in FMV games. They literally tried to make like an FMV game called Gamer Girl.
The Simpulator.
Yeah, the simulator.
Oh
yeah,
God.
based off of like this Twitch streamer or something, and it was horrible. What were they thinking?
I think that's
I
my
will
last
play
one.
like at least one more game.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'll do the same.
This is gonna be our last game. Sure.
All right, let's make it awesome.
And what he means by that is fail spectacularly.
No, what I mean is, please carry me, because I'm bad.
Is it normal when you get shot? Like, you just like stop?
What are you talking about?
You
Yeah.
get stuck?
Yeah,
At least
that's,
for this game, it is.
Counter-Strike.
Yeah, I got fucking carried back.
Just get freaking stun locked.
There was the guy who
Oh, I'm dead.
I katana with.
You
really
didn't
killing was
move.
like 30 kills to 3.
I wonder if Taylor is good at this game too. Seems like
Probably.
another tactical game he'd be good at.
It's so great. I own so many games. This is like the only game system I'll actually collect for. I really wish I could fucking find Subs the Zombie. That's like the one game I'm like, I need it.
Oh yeah, that's rare and expensive.
Yeah, that game's expensive. I'd say that getting up there with Futurama on Xbox.
Fuck Futurama though. I actually want to play a good game.
Whoever could find Futurama on GameCube is probably gonna goddess of the.
But well, there's a place that does have it. For like $50, but it doesn't have the booklet. It doesn't have the instructions to it, and the disc is kind of fucked.
Ugh, no.
Yeah,
the last time I saw
like,
it out in the wild, I was going. Oh god, $6. It's probably more than that.
I like how the game's like, I got a good idea. Let's give Wally the bomb.
So it's literally a 3-on-3. What happened to it being 8-on-8? We just left.
It's been like 3 hours.
We lost 2.
I think everyone just got.
Also, I never noticed. Is this level supposed to like take place in Japan or something? It's like the red.
Maybe we're in the Nakatomi Plaza.
Jeez. I don't know. We could be at the fucking World Trade Center.
Oh.
Oh.
Man.
Oh. I got SMG.
That could have been a
I
map.
got a machine gun now.
Could have been a map and nobody would have known.
I don't know where the fuck I am.
He's in the elevator.
Oh, I'm in a subway. Oh my!
You guys know I planted the bomb, right? Like,
yeah,
you didn't try and defuse the bomb. I am very surprised by that.
Oh crap!
I'm not, because I didn't know where the fuck it was.
Y'all were looking for each other, and he should have gone for the bomb. He was near it.
I was just looking at anime shit.
Looking at the anime too.
Oh,
what?
Wow. Goodness.
Yeah.
Hey, I didn't kill a single one. Damn.
Yeah, I've had enough of shit for. Hey.
Fuck ARs. Got your ass. God damn!
How
So
did I
bad
pull
at
that
game.
off?
Last
Good grief.
So it's 3.
But I killed Riley, so it's okay.
I'm gonna die. There's no way I'm living.
Man.
No.
Right, kill that dude.
Wait a
Fucking
minute.
Nacho.
Wait a minute.
That was a quick death.
God damn it.
Have him do some trick
Shotgun
jumping
is
just
a
to get in that
terrible.
You'll
event
never
there.
take me alive.
Yeah, go, demon. You can do it.
You'll never find where I am.
Oh, I want to totally be a cheater. I wouldn't do that.
Oh, crap. Crap, I gotta get bombed, don't I?
Fucking
No, no.
Riley.
The old GoldenEye trick. Hide in.
Hide in an air vent for the whole game until he
Yeah, I had a friend who did that. And I had to like do a glitch to teleport back up there to kill him.
I do not understand. Man, that spread must be so jacked. Because I'm using a fucking bullpup.
You'll never find me. I'm just slipping quietly through the cracks. Yeah. Come on. Come on.
Oh man, if only Ultimate Alliance.
Oh,
like-
I know.
but that doesn't. That's not a very
Lord.
good game to
Nice kill.
have system link. But I still would want to play it online.
Who's the guy? No.
Because that new Avengers game is so bad. It looks so fucking terrible.
When's it supposed to be coming out?
It's like it's supposed to be coming out September.
Hmm.
I don't know anybody that's like
Well, if it's supposed
Like
to
a
be
What looks
Marvel
bad about
Destiny.
it? I've only seen like a brief trailer or something. So I don't
Yeah,
know
they're
much about the
showing it
game.
it's basically Marvel but Destiny.
Hmm.
Speaking of X-Men Destiny.
Oh god.
Yeah, you know about
The
that.
game that Silicon Knights stole money from, laundered money from, so they could make a demo for the sequel to like Eternal Darkness. But it was a pitch video.
And lo and behold, the game sucked.
Well, yeah, it's just the same reason that X-Men, not X-Men, but Alien Colonial Marines suck.
Oh, yeah.
Because that the money from that was siphoned out to make Borderlands 2.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Why did it take us so long to get 3?
Probably because they need another project to siphon money. Oh, fucking
No! Damn it.
I was
It was so
following you
close.
for so long.
If I
They
had
wanted
just
to try and
switched
get
to
a one-shot
pistol, I
with
could
a
have gotten
shotgun.
him.
Wait, is it just me versus
You were
3?
following me.
I was following you and Nacho for so long.
I definitely.
Oh,
God damn it!
Goodbye! Goodbye! Oh, this will be a great comeback. Yes!
God damn it.
Nice.
I blame Demon. It's all his fault. He did it.
Yeah, I'm just messing around.
It's all your fault. You should know about it.
Go
Fuck
through
you,
the
Riley.
Jesus. No!
No! Wally, I ran out of ammo!
Thank God.
What happens when you run out
I was
of ammo?
definitely naive as I was gonna die.
You should have died. That's the the fact that you did it
You
is
should
the
have
problem.
Oh, he's in the train.
How's Urban Chaos online? That's fun.
I haven't played it.
He's defusing it.
It's pretty good, yeah. I'd recommend it.
Oh, wait,
Damn
wait,
it.
nice.
Yeah, we did it.
Yeah, but we still got 2 more, right? Crap, I've got the bomb again. Here they come. Ish and a bit. It's up to you, boys. So you know I'm good for nothing.
Carry me, demon.
Got
field or
one. Oh, they're in the hall. I'm
God
moving the
damn, you
system.
didn't carry me!
No, it's okay, I killed him.
I didn't even bother buying any more expensive guns. I'm just gonna die in 3 seconds.
Oh.
How the fuck do I not kill you?
Oh man,
My
I got
God.
to 10 health. You almost did.
We've only got 10 health. There you go.
Now I'm dead.
Now it's just us 2. They'll never find us in the shadow. Crap, why? Why did you do that for?
Don't worry, we have Demon. He'll do it. Aussies never say die.
Why does Demon just have to kick ass at the Xbox game we play? God's sake. These guys. Oh, nope, that's you.
I don't think Nacho knows that he could have planted it there.
Where else can you plant it?
In his own asshole.
Oh, wait, no, he's back.
There you
Nacho.
go.
Nacho, get him!
There you go.
Oh,
Plant it,
no.
Nacho! Plant
Oh,
it!
you
There he
got
goes.
See.
Careful, last light's behind you.
Right.
Hey now,
Okay.
Deadman, don't tell.
Nice screen taking.
I knew he was a terrorist. Terrorists always cheat.
He can't hear us. He's not in the voice chat anyway.
Speaking of terrorists, I found something completely strange, and I don't know if it's true or not. Like, I have to do a double fact check on this. I found out that, like, Osama bin Laden, after he died, like, they raided his computer, and they found, like, a ton of
Yeah,
including,
I heard
like,
that too.
including, like, Final Fantasy, a ton of right? Like, dude, is this real? Is this legit?
Is this man human?
Is this man one of us? Did we accidentally kill, like, we killed one of our own brethren. I would have dropped a bomb on that.
Fuck.
This man, a Sith Lord.
Unlimited power! Got him!
But you'll never find me.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Oh, you're in the vents, I already know.
No, this isn't aliens. Not in the vents.
This isn't Die Hard.
I have a shot. I have a machine
the
gun
bomb?
now. Ho ho ho!
Oh, yeah, there they are. Shit, are we blowing a 6-0 lead? Are we
Yeah.
the New York Mets now? Hey Google, how did the Mets do?
The Mets lost 7-1 today against the.
Of course they did. The fucking Mets.
Good grief.
Sick bastard.
But you've been flanked.
They'll never get me up here.
He's jacking off in the elevator again. Get him.
We gotta pull through, guys. It's 4-on-3. We're at the disadvantage here.
We gotta
Let's
pull
clutch the
through, we
win.
gotta pull out. Damn it.
Nah.
Again, get out of here. And they're already on it, shit. I got it. Fuck.
Sucks now.
Maybe I need a better gun. I don't know. Oh great! I got the pencil gun. Thing that looks like a fucking pencil.
I always said that's what like
Killed
the gun
him
was
with
in
a fucking
GoldenEye. It's like it's a damn pencil.
Oh shit! I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I'm out of
The
here.
frick?
And I'm dead.
God damn it!
God
That was
Fucking
chaos. I
Nacho.
didn't really know what was happening.
didn't even get the fucking chance, man. It's up to you. Save this marriage.
No, go work in the shoe factory with Al
Come on,
Bundy.
Nacho, you can do it.
Is there only one place that you could put the bomb on this map?
Nah. You can put it in
No,
the
there's
train,
two.
and you can put it at the bottom of the escalators.
Bottom of the
Yeah.
escalators.
Heels and escalators.
Eels.
Escalators!
Eels.
Uh-oh. You said...
Oh!
I'm telling Mr. Krabs. Escalators! Krabs is Oh, I know
Squidward
what those
smells.
are. Those are sentence
Good.
enhancers.
Squidward.
Oh, me foot. What? It's just old man Jenkins.
And his jalopy.
Wait, Tess, we gotta teach you this lesson, man.
I just love the young people.
Like kicking butts, dude. I'll show you, man. Shit.
I fixed his
Wow.
little red wagon.
Just blew us
God
in the
dang.
face. Yeah.
We kind of blew that.